どうも。4代目とお見受けしますが、今日はこちらに一体どんなご用？
菅井と話がしたい。だが。
Yo, what is going on, everybody? What is going on, player? Hit that like button. And let's start off the podcast with saying, how does it feel, my Xbox brothers and sisters? How does it feel to be waking up in the morning with some positive news? How does it feel? I'll tell you how it feels. Now let me have some water. Hit that like button, guys. We're gonna have some fun. We will have some fun, player. These pieces of shits. These punk ass bitches. Do you remember 1 year ago, probably 18 months ago now, when this got announced that Microsoft is going to be buying ABK? They will be buying ABK. As months went by, some of the things were coming out looking a bit spooky. These ponies were excited. These ponies were talking that shit. They were pumped up when they seen some news from the CMA. They were pumped up when they see some news from the FTC. They were pumped up so much that they were tagging the FTC, the president, the senators to block this deal. Do you remember that, guys, last year? And probably this year as well. Do you remember that shit? What is up, play? I would have gone live a bit early, but I was at the cinemas. I was at the pictures with the missus. I watched Insidious. It's alright. It is what it is, but listen, guys, we got some good news to talk about today. Some good news to talk about. Let me just pull up the chat, bro, because I got something for you. I'm looking for something. I actually can't find a video. I had this video for you guys. I really hope them receipts are coming out, play. Don't worry about the receipts. But I actually had a full video, and you guys would love this shit. You guys would love the shit. I just wonder if I got it here. I'm not sure where's it gone. I've probably got to upload it, which I will do. But guys, before I get into it, let me get the super chats. We got the Angry Therapist MD with the 5. Yo, it's TTS. Sean and Dirt. Give it to these ponies. No holding back and talk that shit. Angry Therapist, you know we will play. We will be talking that shit. And he drops another 5. I want DC guys salty tears. Where is that salty tears can? I need to find it. I will find it for you guys. Shout out to you guys, man. Deploy 619 with a 2. Let's fucking go. It's over for these ponies. It's game over. Over for these. Listen, they're not going to stand a chance anymore. It's done. It's a wrap. Let me get these headphones right. Nuisance with a 2. TTS player. Let's go, killer. Let's go, player. Let's go. Guys, let me give a shout out to the homies in the chat first of all. We got FarQ, we got IMAX, Ricardo Islam, Toolman55, the Black Knight. Who else do we have? Jason Molly as well. Hope you guys are doing well. I want to upload this video. You're going to love this video. Yeah, Limitless Jest, I've seen that. I've actually seen that. I heard he's deleted his Twitter. Saltiest Gaming has deleted his Twitter account. I wonder why. That's interesting, ain't it? I wonder why he's deleted his Twitter account. What's going on, Freaky Jason? I'm going to get these ponies. Get them. Get him. King Darkest, One Trick Pony, Jeremy Brown, Gummy Hernandez. What is up, player? I'm trying to find this video because I made this video but I forgot to upload it. And you guys are going to love this video because people said it was impossible that this deal will not get done. No chance. Phil is going to get slapped up. That's what I was hearing, play. All of this, leading up to this event, this is what they were talking about. Let me find this video. Where is this video? And you're going to love this video. Every one of you dudes out there, you stinky hose ponies, did not believe that Phil Spencer would deliver. You actually believe that Phil would just there getting his ass whooped left, right, and center. I remember that shit. Player. Let me find this. Watch this. You guys are going to love this. You guys will love this clip. You might shed a tear as well, to be honest. Let me find this for you, player. But let me see. Why so serious? Lee, what's going on? Mr. Eldrick, what's up, player? Hope you well, player. Hope you well. Where is this, man? How have I even uploaded this stuff? But shout out to you guys, man. Listen, we've got 194 people in here. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But honestly, guys, today was good news. Aspect of the deal, the Struggling Rock, the FTC failed. They failed to block the injunction. They did not get it. Judge goes, get your punk ass out of here. We don't want to hear that shit. You don't want to hear that. Where's this shit, man? Honestly, you guys would love this video. I'm sorry about this. Jamal Lee, what is up, player? What is up? Ben X Smokin, KT the GOAT, what is up? Hope you well, player. Now, guys, I can't believe it. This is close. Once this is done, we can move on to the next stuff. This is what it's all about. Moving on to the next stuff. And this shit's it's not gonna stop now. If we can get a deal like this for $70 billion, you think what's next? What's next on the hit list? It's gonna keep going and going and going. And that's the beauty of this play. That is the beauty of this. Is this the video? Yes, I found it. I found the video, guys. I found the video. This is the video. Let it uploaded and I'll show you that. Gummy Hernandez, Black Knight, Saltwagon, what is up, play? Amal Kafaji, Xcoin, Struggling Rock, what's up, man? Dia45, what is up, home girl? Mark 2068, One Trick Pony, Jeremy Brown, Chargasm, DVLS, Far Q, Jason Malley, well, Teddy Keys, what is up, play? Boss Red 77. Who else do we have? We got, was it, what else do we have? IMAX is in the chat as well. The Lone Stranger. Deploying 619. No, sir. What's going on, killer? What's going on? What's this here? Oh, the file is too large. The file is too large. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Let me make this smaller. I can't believe the file is too large. Why is the file too large for? But we'll do it again. Let me get this super chats, guys. Then we're going to get into it. 6 Slay with a 2. Talk that big shit, Sean. Finally, our time is here. Facts, bro, 6 Slay. Our time? This is just the beginning. If these guys think this is the time, this is just the beginning of what's going to happen this generation and future generation. It's over for this guy. PK Thunder War with a 5. I hope you drank some laxative today because we ain't holding the shit back, player. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Lord Star Killer with a 5. Shout out to the Judge Coley for making the correct decision. Facts, bro. Shout out to her. Drone TJ with a 2 goes next. Sega, WB, and Square Enix. Drone TJ, anybody's on the hit list. Anybody's on the hit list. Straight up. Everybody's on the hit list. Zinc, what's going on, killer? Edwin, 0 was a 1010. What's going on, player? What is up? Let me get this video, guys. I wish I had it ready. Let me get this video. But shout out to you homies in the chat. And I will pull up the members in a bit. 1 second. Are they threatening? I don't know if they're taking a piss out of the judge or not. Will Free Rosario, what's going on? What is going on? What's up, Trey Frizzy as well? Now, guys, if you know, the news came out today. The news came out today. Before we get into the receipts, Baron Moss, what's going on, killer? Hope you well. Before we get into the receipts, this is what went down today, guys. This is what went down today. Florian Mueller, do you know what? He's been doing a great job. Absolutely a great job with this when it comes to the ABK deal. He's doing a fantastic job. He put this tweet out. I said it from someone else, first of all. It was pending. They said that, look, listen, we have a decision. FTC has lost. Microsoft ABK can close now, guys. They can close now. This is the shit we're talking about. We're going to talk about the CMA. I told you the CMA was stupid. Absolutely stupid for that decision. They were just following Lena Khan and the FTC. They actually believed that FTC was going to get the injunction. That's what it was. What happened? As soon as the FTC got slapped the fuck up by Judge Coley and Xbox, what happened? What happened? CMA fell in line like bitches. I told you, CMA, all these ponies are pigeon-chested motherfuckers. That's what they are. Pigeon-chested, plastic gangsters. That's what they are. As soon as you slap them up, as soon as you scare them, as soon as you go toe-to-toe or do a face-to-face with them, what happens? They buckle it. They get scared. And they step down. And that's what's happening with the CMA. EU did a great job. They came with the concerns, perfected it. But the UK, I'm from the UK. UK is doing its own shit. We're not a part of the EU anymore. We ain't a part of the EU anymore. And that's facts. What's going on, Stanley Francis? What's going on, player? What is up, Crispy Rambo? FBI watching Lena right now. Lena's got her own problems, but listen, why did they actually believe that looking at this deal? Do you know what? Xbox buying ABK? Let's block this deal. But listening to them court cases, guys, if you had a chance to listen to them court cases, I'm telling you right now, to me, it felt like the lawyers for FTC were protecting Sony. It felt like this was Sony versus Xbox. That's the type of case it felt like to me. Honestly, that's what it felt like to me. Has the video uploaded? The video is uploaded, sorted. Let me pull up the chat so I can see the member chats. 1 second, guys. That's what it felt like to me. Gaz needs to apologize to Florian. Oh shit, Saltwagon, you talking that shit? Saltwagon, you want to see a video? Where is that? Where is that? I will bring him in a bit. 1 second, because I need to pull this up. I will drop a link in a bit. Now, shout out to Justin March for gifting 10 memberships, man. Shout out to you, player, man. Honestly, respect to you, man. Respect, honestly, man. Yesterday you did a great job with Dirt as well, man. We got Lord Starkiller dropping 5 memberships as well, man. Respect to every single one of you guys. Honestly, it means the world to us, man. It means the world to us. Let me see if I missed anything else, man. You got, let me see. There we go. We got Hyro, member for 4 months. Feels good to be a bot. FTC ain't shit. Members in the chat, use your emojis. Use your emojis. We got Char guys, a member for 4 months. Xbox plus ABK plus Lulu can get it. Facts, bro. Talk that shit, player. Talk that shit. There we go. Let's get back to normal. There we go. I can see all the chat again now. That's the only problem, guys. We can't see the other chat, like the members and the gifting. We can't see on StreamYards. That's what we can't see. That's the only problem with this. But guys, look at this here. This is it. Full force forward. This is what's happening right now. This is what's happening right now. Like the homies in the chat was saying, when it comes to this deal, anybody came in the way. What did Xbox say?
Because anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it. And do you know why?
I don't give a fuck.
That's why. You think they give a fuck about these small timers? You think you're gonna block Microsoft Xbox from buying ABK with your bitch ass lawyers? You think that shit's gonna happen? Not a chance. Not a chance. This is what's going on right now, guys. FTC got slapped up. Slapped up. They got denied for the injunction. Look at this shit. They actually believed they had a case. Listening to them court cases, them punk bitches actually believed they had a case. More or less, they were just making a deal for Sony. Absolutely making a deal for Sony to keep Call of Duty or any future Activision games on that dog shit, big bitch of a console PlayStation 5. Where the ponies at? Jamal Lee, where are they at? 9 Lives 2 Tangos. Sean, call MBG a crying whore. MBG is the whore. They're gonna cry. Do you know why they're crying for a player? Because they know Xbox is unstoppable. That's why. They know they're unstoppable right now. $7.5 billion, $70 billion in the space of 3 years. They spent nearly probably $90 billion on studios and publishers in the past 5 years, guys. You think he's gonna stop here? When you got the homie, the main man, the CEO of Microsoft saying, listen, if you want competition, let us compete. This ain't gonna stop us. Phil Spencer came out and said, after the ABK deal, we will continue to acquire more studios, more publishers. Every single one of you guys have seen them leaked documents. We talked about this on TTS and WBG. Did you see the hit list in 2020, 2021? Who was on that hit list? Everybody, including that punk-ass company Sony, was on the hit list. Even them guys was on the hit list. No sole member for 1 month. When do you think all of the games come into Game Pass? No, sir. I would say once they close a deal, give it within 6 weeks. If the deal closes that within this month, they manage to get it all done, which I believe they will, within this month, I can expect an announcement at Gamescom. Gamescom would be a great announcement. Game Pass, subscribe to Game Pass, look at all these games. Look at all the Activision games. AK01 goes, I can't believe it. $70 billion. Shout out to Angry Therapist for gifting 1 membership. Shout out to you, player, man. Respect to you guys, man, in the chat. And once again, he drops another 2. Sega is next. Bro, anybody can get it. No shit. Anybody can get it. Lord Starkiller with the 5. The Dreamcast guys meltdown has begun. We can't believe the PI was not. He can't believe the PI was not granted. He is labeling Microsoft as a bully. He never mentioned what Sony did in the past. Bro, you watch them Sony clips. Listen, I'm gonna play some of the clips one of these days. They believe in organic growth. I actually believe in organic growth. But when Sony came into the market, what did they do? What did they do? Buying motherfuckers, blocking deals. That's how they made a dent into the market. G-Style with the 5. What did Phil Spencer say? We lost the console war. All it was a chess move player. It was a chess move. This isn't about console anymore. This is about owning shit. Owning the gaming business. When you own that shit, the content, and you put that content on your service, the only place you can play your content is in your ecosystem. And that's the whole point of this, guys. That is the whole point of this. Aussie member for 4 months. Reforged Gaming was talking about Star Wars instead of the ABK deal. Where is Chris Hart's punk ass? Where is that punk ass Chris Hart is saying? You all were celebrating when the FTC blocked the deal. Oh, they were celebrating. These dudes were celebrating. We won't forget that player. Every single one of these hoes was celebrating. They were all for it. Absolutely for it. What is next? What is next? That's what I love about it, bro. Now, let me scroll down to this before we continue, player. Let me see what else was saying. I can't believe the news came out today. I thought the news will come out tomorrow. I actually thought the news was coming out tomorrow. That's what I believed, guys. That's what I believed. But before we get into it, guys, I got a sponsorship. This podcast is sponsored by the one and only.
It's cheaper, it's more powerful, you've got more games coming out for it, camera's not being forced on you, multi-platform games look better on it.
PlayStation.
Those bangers back to back.
Back to back, that's how we do it over here, player. That's how we do it over here. That's how we do it over here. Woo! That's how we do it. That's how we do it over here. Do you remember the homie about Colin? What did Colin say?
Who cares if a game's exclusive or not?
PlayStation.
Who cares if a game is exclusive or not? Do you remember that, guys? Do you remember that? Do you guys remember that? Who cares if a game's exclusive or not? The reason why they're saying that because they knew the way Microsoft is moving. They knew Microsoft was on a different level. Microsoft was on the fast lane. Not on the slow lane, not in the middle lane, on the motherfucking fast lane. That's what went down, player. That's what went down, killer. That's what we're doing here right now. Sounds like a sales rep. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. That's how we do it, player. Imagine that. Crash Bandicoot. The home of Xbox. Spyro the Dragon. The home of Xbox. Call of Duty. Home of Xbox. Diablo. home of Xbox, World of Warcraft, home of Xbox. He that shit, guys. He that shit. All of these studios, all of these games, IPs, the home of Xbox. Woo! You hear that shit? This is why they can't compete. This is why they were crying, saying, please, please, block the deal. Let's not forget when the deal was happening, they were begging the presidents, the FTC, the senators, please block this deal. Who remembers that shit? Who remembers that shit? If you guys don't remember, let me remind you who was saying that shit. You remember this shit? You guys remember this shit? Look at this shit. Who remembers this here? Let me zoom in. Xbox zoom in. Look at this shit here. Who remembers this? You guys remember this? Leading up to the ABK when FTC were going to investigate this shit? Elizabeth Warren's punk ass was talking that shit? You remember this shit? Remember this Marlis, wherever this person was using his wife as a profile pic, selling pictures and all that shit. That shit was nasty. But let me take you back a bit. Leading up to the ABK deal. You remember this shit? Please, Senator, block the Activision deal. Sony won't survive. Giant company like Microsoft is abusing their power, well, the money power, with small companies like PlayStation. This is what I'm talking about. This is why they wanted the deal to be blocked. They were saying Microsoft was bullying the way, bullying a smaller company like Sony. This is what we're talking about. This is why Colin and many other these other ponies out here are saying, it doesn't matter about exclusive anymore. Let's play the game, bitch. We ain't gonna play that shit anymore. You bitch ass, punk ass, smelly ass hoes were talking that shit over the years. And you're gonna say right here, right now, even your big time ponies like Colin, saying that, listen, who cares if a game is exclusive or not? It's all about the game, punk. We ain't gonna let you off. When you're down, we're gonna kick you. We will continue to kick you because you know why? Because you guys did the same to us. You guys did the same to us. He's not the only one. She's not, he, she, whoever the fuck it was. Look at this shit. Oh shit, let me pull this back. Look at this shit. Same person again. Block the deal, we will make you our president. This is the shit we're talking about, guys. Raid and Blade, shout out to you, homie, bro. Shout out to you, listening in the chat, bro. Gifted 5 memberships, man. TTS memberships. Everybody, please give a shout out to the homies that drop in membership. Justin March, Angry Therapist, Raid and Blade, and many more guys, man, in there as well, man. Please give them a shout out, man. And use your emojis in the chat. You remember this shit? Now, before I continue, let me get the supers, man. The Angry MD with the 5. You all need to check on Jim. He ain't doing so good right now, player. Jim disappeared. Jim didn't have the... Look, Jim did not have the balls to turn up in the court. Because he knew he would get annihilated. That's why. We got Will made it with a 2. Your Crash is really an Xbox mascot. A mascot. Look, bro. Just think about it, guys. Crash is one of the IPs, one of the faces of Xbox right now, guys. Just think about that, guys, right now. That's crazy to me, player. That's absolutely crazy to me. Lord Star Killer with the 5 goes, Twitter's on fire right now. MBG is crying, saying Microsoft is buying publishers, not making industry-defining games. King David today. Now we attack. Now we attack. Talk that shit, player. Talk that shit. Who else do we have? We got Bay Area with a 5. Shout out to the 270 bots in this motherfucking chat. Call of Duty is first party. You motherfucking ponies. Just bring them tears to us and that. Talk that shit, Bay Area. Talk that shit. Raiden with the 2. Sean, it's a celebration. ABK deal. Xbox community. Talk that shit. Let's celebrate, player. Let's celebrate. He drops another 2. Salty has deleted his dog shit Twitter account. He should delete his dog shit YouTube account as well on top of that. Because he knows it's game over. He knows it's game over. Why do you think they were saying that these Xbox community guys are getting paid? They're getting a push. Why do you think that, player? Hold on. What the fuck's that? Lord Starkiller with a 5. That piece of shit, Molly. Hey, Molly, look at yourselves. Look at yourselves. Punk. Jamal Lee goes with 2. How do you stay a member, you POS? Pay your credit card bill, Jamal Lee. Have a decent credit. Nah, bro, just join the membership, player. If you want to join properly, I'll put the link in the chat. 1 second. Just join the membership, player. It should come out every month. These gifted memberships, they're like only for a month because the homies in the chat are gifting it to you. That's why. But let me see. Yeah. I'll drop the link. Nightbot should drop a link in the chat. Has he dropped a link in the chat? Nightbot should drop a link in the chat. You can join from there, player. When it comes to the gifted memberships, my brother and that, it just lasts for a month. Only lasts for 1 month, it does. But let me carry on. Let me continue. Let me continue with this. Oh, forget this. Look at this here. Do you remember this doctor? Mr. Doctor himself. You remember this? This is the dude. Sorry, let me make sure you can see his name so people can witness. Do you guys remember this guy? This is leading up to the ABK when they were investigating this Activision deal. Look at this confidence they have. Look at PS Vortex talking that shit. Talking that shit is looking spooky out here. Who's looking spooky right now, punk? Who's looking spooky right now? Shit. Is it who's looking spooky? Tell me. Who's looking spooky right now, you ponies? What's happened? What is happening? Can you see what's happening? Do you see what's happening to you guys right now? Do you see what's happening to your dog shit podcast right now? Do you see what's happening to your panel members right now, ponies? Do you see what's happening? Because if you don't, it's game over for you guys. You best take a week off. You best rest up. You best come back when Spider-Man comes out. That's my advice to you punk bitches. Eternal should die. Of course we won. Of course. These guys don't even have a chance anymore. That's what they're crying for. Like the homie Anthony Chipman. Look, my only advice to these ponies, man. But after today's news, my only advice to you ponies.
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
That's my advice to you. The homie Dirk Riggity gives the best advice ever. Ever. That's the best I could do for you guys. Let's continue leading up to the ABK blockage. Look at this punk here. Look at this punk here. Shut it down. Dude said shut it down. Absolutely saying shut it down, guys. You see this shit? You see this shit? Shut it down. Dudes out here pretending. Let me get my fingers in. Where's the camera? Pretending. I don't care about the Call of Duty. I don't care if Call of Duty is going to Xbox. I don't care if Call of Duty and the other games from ABK and Blizzard is exclusive to the Xbox or Xbox owns them. I don't care. Punk. We see what happens on Twitter. Twitter never forgets. Every one of you guys on Twitter, trust me, the Xbox community screenshots it, records this shit. I'm sure J-Rock and many of you Xbox guys are talking that shit right here, right now on Twitter. Talking that shit right now. Shut it down. I've heard this dude saying, I don't care if Microsoft owns them. So if you don't care about Microsoft owns ABK, why are you saying shut it down then? Why? Explain to me. Why would he say that for? You see this shit? Unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's move to the next one. Look, oh shit, Marlis again. Marlis again. I can't believe it. This person was talking that shit a lot. talking that shit a lot. You see, look at the confidence they had. Look at the confidence they had. What did I tell you guys? These dudes are out here with the pigeon chest. These dudes are pigeon-chested whores. They believe having a chest out like this makes them god tier, makes them untouchable. What happened? Marlis once again saying goodbye Activision acquisition. You see this shit? Laughing out with a laughing emoji. Who's laughing now, whore? Who's laughing now? This is the shit I'm talking about. Who's laughing? We fucking laughing. We loving it. Every single one of you guys are having a laugh right now. I'm sure these guys have deleted their Twitter accounts. Staying away from Twitter. Because you know what's going to happen. It's going to be a meltdown. People will pull receipts up from everywhere. Twitter never forgets. People in the Xbox community, people in the Twitter community will never ever forget. Yasku, what's going on, player? Victor Bernard, what's going on, player? What is up, Snooky? What's up? Wolf, what's up? We will be talking that shit. We will always talk that shit. No matter what. Sometimes we win some, sometimes we lose some. But we'll always talk that shit. We will never fold. Never fold. Let me have some water, guys, before we continue talking that shit. Yes, Salty is gone. Guys, this is a great day. This is a great day. This is a great day. Look at the confidence in these guys. Yes, shut it down. Shut it down. They were excited when the news was getting further and further closer to the ABK. I'm sorry, when the FTC were looking into this shit. When the investment group when they were looking into this shit, they were getting excited. Shut it down. You got Jacob saying shit. It's game over. Look at this. If that deal don't go through, let me pull this up here. Let me pull this up here. Out here sheeping. Out here sheeping. If the deal don't go through, Twitter's gonna be a fucking mess. Laughing out loud. J Body replies to him, as it should. Look, my G. As it should. Twitter is going wild. Twitter is the mess. It's not a mess for us. It's not a mess for us. For us, we talking that shit. For us, it's a celebration. But for your ponies, it's a mess. Your timeline is a mess. This is what we're talking about, killer. And I love it. And I absolutely love it. Let me check if I missed any chats. 1 second, guys. If I missed anything. Nope, no member chats. Let me get the super chats. If the deal don't go through, Twitter's gonna be a fucking mess. As it should. As it should? Yes. I hope your punk ass is nowhere near Twitter today, player. Iman with the 2. Just got out of the bath washing my cherries. Oh man. Just got out of the bath washing my cherries with them pony tears. Talk that shit. My chapters, Iman, my chapters. We got the angry MD with the 5. Ponies need to put their money where their mouth is. Don't buy COD and buy Sony first party games. But ponies don't buy games. Angry MD, facts. They talk about us Xbox guys renting games. When we find out the dog shit PlayStation game ain't selling like that. Raiden Blade with the 5. Jim was the greatest agent. He did great for Nintendo, Nvidia, and Boosteroid. What Jim did for the SIE got Congress and the FTC eyes on them. That's what Jim did. That's what Jim did, player. Talk that shit. Indeed, talk that shit. We got an angry MD with a 2 once again. Yo, Jim never signed the deal. Facts, bro. Jim did not sign the deal, bro. Jim did. Listen. Let me get his membership. Caribbean Hybrid member for 9 months. My fella boss, the great pony tier floods of 2023 is upon us. No matter how intense it gets, keep holding that line, player. Indeed we will, player. Indeed we will. Jim Ryan never ever signed a contract. Never did. This is what we're talking about. Jim never did play. Shit's crazy, bro. Laughing out. Look, they were laughing at this. This is me with Ricardo getting paid. This is me getting paid, but I'm going to do a separate show with this. I'll do an analysis on that. But anyway, let me stop this for a second, guys. Let me have some water. Let's enjoy this. Because they said the deal won't happen. You seen the tweets. You seen the tweets. They said it's impossible. Shut it down. When the CMA blocked it, these dudes were loving it. Absolutely loving it. Enjoyed their time on Twitter. Whilst we got a bit upset, obviously we did a bit of shit. CMA is blocking it. They had a lot of fun. But we knew this is the end game. We knew we got to take the hits. We had to take the hits for years and years and years. And what's happened right now? FTC tried to go to war. When it came to the end game, when it came to the, forget Infinity War, when it came to the end game, we got the W play. That's what happened. Let Larry, that's what's happened. Let me get his super chats. Eternal should die with a 5. Sean, run that Rolls Royce. Pony legs have. Sorry, run that Rolls Royce. Pony's legs has been cut before the gate hit open. Now, Microsoft paid not only content creators but paid for the Activision deal. Talk that shit, player. I'll pull it up. I gotta go to WBG on that, but I'll pull it up. Invincibility with the 2 Canadian. If Sony don't sign, no Call of Duty for that dog shit, piece of shit, PlayStation 6. Facts, bro. I don't know what they're gonna do, player. They haven't signed it. So what's gonna happen? Raiden Blade with a 2, my UK brother. Sean, the CMA is now in talks with the Xbox over remedies. How stupid do they look? CMA? How stupid do you look, CMA? How stupid do you look? Punk? FTC just put you... FTC 300... They done you over. They did you over. The FTC did you over. That's what happened with the FTC, player. You CMA, you thought you could hold your own? Nah, player. See, FTC was one of them hype man guys, hyping you up. Where's that video of me with the rolls? Where is it? Where is it? What the hell? Has deleted his clips? I don't know if Dirt's deleted. Oh, that is. Talk that shit, player. Talk that shit. That's what we're doing. Xbox is paying us to talk that shit. Xbox is paying us to talk that shit. That's what we got told. Am I right, player? Am I right? Now, someone wants the Italian kid. Where's the Italian kid on this? Where is he? Where's the Italian kid? That punk. Got so many clips in here, guys. I can't even find it.
You motherfucker.
That's for you, player. That's for you, man. Let me get the chat back up. Then we continue to talk that shit. Unknown Soldier, what was up, player? Do you know what? One of these days, I'm going to do a podcast in the Rolls Royce. I'm going to do a podcast in the Rolls Royce. Maybe when the ABK deal happens, either a Rolls Royce or a Bentley. When the ABK closes 100%, I might do something. I might. The forgotten one goes, Sean had the camera skin blanket. Talk that shit, player. I might do something. I might actually do something. Now, what's going on here? Let's see what's going on. Now, this is what you guys were talking about. Now, let's fast forward and let's move right here, right now. Let's see what's going on Twitter right now. Starting with MBG. He knows it's game over. MBG tweeted this out. Because Microsoft wins not by producing great industry-defining games from their own their own studios, but buying publishers who have already done so. Now, I'm going to leave this up for a minute. Do you see this tweet here right now, guys? Do you see this image? Do you see this receipt right here, right now, guys? This is what a soft, bitch-ass motherfucker looks like. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like here right now, guys. This is what it looks like. This is what a pony, stinky asshole looks like. I'm gonna bring in the WBG brothers in the next 10 minutes, Joey. Joey, if you wanna hop in, give me about 10-15 minutes, bro, and then I'll let you guys can hop in, bro. I'll drop the link in the chat. But this is what it looks like. Mr. Dolphin Teeth. This is what it looks like, guys. When people say, I don't care if Microsoft buying studios, I don't care if Microsoft buying publishers. But when you see these guys tweet it out, when you see these guys have a meltdown on the YouTube channel, this is where we see it play. Yeah, Ben X smoking. It's okay when Sony does it. It's okay when Sony does it. This... Hi, Max. Come on, play. Come on, play. Come on, play. This is what I'm talking about here, guys. Right here, right now. This is what... Let me reset myself. If someone doesn't care or someone's upset and they can't control their emotions, this is what one would do on Twitter. This is what they'll do. Shit, my internet's gonna be funny, guys. Hopefully my internet holds up. It's gonna be funny. Shit. Damn it, the ponies are getting me. The ponies are taking my internet away. Shit. Let's see what's going on. Am I still doing okay, guys? Am I botting or anything? Do I still sound okay? Oh, it's back again. It's back. I'm okay now. CMA is blocking me too. Facts, Zena. Facts. The CMA is trying to block me. But let me get back to the tweet. When someone's emotional, when someone's hurt, when someone's devastated and they can't control their emotion, this is what someone does. And this is what they tweet out. I'm sure there's many people tweeting, many people like him tweeting it out right now. Tweeting something like this out right now. Microsoft wins, not by producing great industry-defining games, but from their own studios, but buying publishers who have already done so. This is what a person who's hurt, emotionally damaged, and devastated. Rodney Patrick goes, you should have seen his face, bro. Clip it on Twitter, bro. Let me know. I'll play the shit on here. Clip it. Lord Star Killer with the 5 for the CMA. Look at yourselves. Look at yourselves, punks. X Machita, DX Machita with the 5. D4568. How does the saying go? Dre Day only made easy. Wait, Dre Day only made easy pay days. Sorry, play if I messed up. Sorry about that. D45 will be talking that shit this week on TTS as well. I'm sure. Carl Weeb with the 2. What industry genre-defining games has PlayStation produced? Carl Weeb talk that shit. This is why Carl Weeb gets pissed off on Twitter when people talk shit about organic growth and PlayStation is making defining games from the ground up, from day one. Carl Weeb talk that shit. And I need to talk to Carl Weeb because I believe Carl Weeb wants to do a sponsorship giving away a Starfield controller for TTS and WBG. So this week I'll talk to him because he wants to give a controller away. So I'll see what's going on with that. But shout out to you, Carl Weeb. Top notch with the 5. CMA, come make arrangements. Please Microsoft, we effed up. Come make the arrangements. Please Microsoft, we effed up. Facts. Do you know what's happened? CMA actually believed they had that person behind them, that juggernaut FTC. FTC goes, don't worry about it. You just throw the first punch. We'll be there all the way through. We will back you up on that. As soon as you throw the first punch and the Microsoft start throwing haymakers back, FTC ran away and left your punk ass alone. That's what's happened. You've been in a fight. You've been in a gang fight, guys. I'm sure some of you guys have. You know what happens. When that one person throws a punch and because they're getting hyped up, their boys are hyping them up. Then when the homeboy punches them back, they all run away and that person's left alone. That's what's happened. That's what's happened. Let me see what else is going on Twitter. That's funny. That is funny, guys. Honestly, that is funny. I can't believe it. That's some funny shit. Damn, what's this here? I want to see some receipts, play. Let me find some receipts, man. I want some new ones. I want like the one, receipts today. That's what I want. I want, oh, yeah, hold on. Got some good ones today. Got some good ones today. Now talking about, before I get into the next one, have I missed anything? No. Smitty Smith for the 5. What's good, everyone? Hey, yo, MBG Halo was on the industry. MBG Halo was, and it was an industry-defining game. The Book of X. Smitty Smith talked that shit. But this, what, do you know what they're gonna say, Smitty Smith? That doesn't count. That's what they'll say. Call me with the 5 once again. What industry genre-defining games have PlayStation produced? Please tell, player. Please tell us. Where's the latest one now? I just missed one, innit? The Angry MD with a 2. Ponies around is sending death threats to the judge. Bro, they will do that. They will send all kinds of pictures. You know, death threats, whatever you want to call them. Definite, bro. They're going to do that shit. They will do that shit. Now, do you remember, like, guys that talked about Salty? Salty has deleted his Twitter. But do you remember the shit, yeah? Do you remember this shit? This is why he's deleted his Twitter account. Because he knows his punk ass will get exposed. This is why. Let me pull up the main. Let me scroll this up here for a second. There it goes. Microsoft is likely to abandon the $70 billion merger if the FTC grants the injunction. The federal court grants the injunction. And look at this shit here. Salty is out here praying is to God on that. Please block this deal. It's over for Microsoft. This is what we're talking about, killer. Look at every one of these guys. Why do you think he's deleted his Twitter account? You will not see this guy for another week or so. Maybe 2 weeks. This is what happens when you talk shit. I love talking that shit. But I talk shit in a way that I don't expose myself to a point like when I talk shit, I don't sound stupid. Put myself out there. These dudes always tweet out like they believe everything is facts. Everything they write is 100% legit. That's the difference. Everybody talks shit. We all talk shit. But saying some stupid shit like this when you don't know what's going to happen, that's what I'm talking about, player. R&B, what's going on, killer? Don't worry about it. I'll be dropping a link in the next 10 minutes when I get to the 1 hour mark. I will be dropping a link so you guys can come in and talk that shit with me as well. Saltwagon with the Jaggai J with the 2. Microsoft should have give a shit. Give their ass shit. Facts, bro. They should have give him nothing. Jaggai J. Don't give him jack shit. I'm with you on that play. It made Kumar with it goes, it's over for these guys. It's over. Let me continue. The receipts are dropping left, right, center today, guys. And I'm sure when the homeboy Dirk Griggity be talking that shit. Listen. This guy was talking that. Hold on. Oh shit. Yo. Now it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me, guys. It absolutely makes sense to me. It makes sense to me now. Why this guy's deleted his Twitter account. It makes sense to me. Before I continue with this, can we start with it too? My blood pressure is high from all of the salt. From all of the salt. TTS play. TTS to you. Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. Let me have some water. before I continue. Do you guys see this shit? He's got a picture of Phil Spencer, yeah? Making a face, yeah? But look at this shit, yeah? I'm gonna zoom in, so I want everybody to see this, including you punk ass ponies. Where's that clip of Pony, the god that CMA blocked the deal? I'm not sure which clip you're talking about, nuisance. Let me know if you got. Was it on Twitter or do we have it? Look at this shit here. My Wi-Fi's come up again, so let me know if I'm botting or not. Activision's gonna take $3 billion away from after the acquisition is complete by the deadline and run Diablo, and Diablo is making bank, and other properties are looking up. Thanks for the free money. Basically, what he's trying to say, Activision's gonna take $3 billion on the freebie. The deal's gonna fail, and Activision's just gonna go out there to the sun, riding into the sun. Bitch, what happened? What happened, Saltiest Gaming? Look at yourselves. Look at you. Tweeting that stupid shit. What happened? Shit. Now let me see if there's any chats. No, it's all good. This is why they were talking that shit. This is why these guys are disappeared. Yeah, CMA. I'll pull up the CMA right now, guys. I'm just going through some of the receipts because some of the dumbest shit these guys have been saying on Twitter. You know what? Shout out to the homies. Absolutely shout out to the homies, bro. Shout out to the homies for clipping these guys. You got all these guys talking about they were all done, they were all dead. What's this shit here? Let's see this shit. Let me see this shit. Let me see this shit. Let me see this shit. Now this dude here with his eyebrows, I'm not sure what the fuck is going on with his eyebrows, bro, but look at this shit here. Look at this shit. I'm gonna lead into the CMA with this one. Let me pull up some CMA tweets. G started with a 2. Run that clip of Phil laughing play. Run that clip of Phil's laughing play. You want that clip of Phil's laughing? You want a clip? Look at this. Oh shit, I'm a WBG for a second. Look at this shit. Where is that clip? Where is that clip? Talk that shit, player. Now this dude, yeah, I believe this guy's from the UK. You go shout out to Rishi Sunak, Lena Khan, the CMA, for protecting consumers like myself. Microsoft ain't trying to ruin the gaming industry. Microsoft are trying to ruin the gaming industry. Don't fall for the empty threats. You see this shit? Caterpillar eyebrows. Talk that shit. You know what? Let me zoom into his eyebrows. 1 second, guys. Let me zoom into his eyebrows. Yo. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, you see that, guys? Let me zoom out. Sorry, guys. Let me apologize. I'm not gonna lie, man. This guy's got better eyebrows than my wife, bro. The way they shaped up. We got Will made it with a 2. Thanks to Halo for thank Halo for the way of FPS games are played 117. Shout out to John Spartan. Facts, bro. First, when it comes to the console space, Halo was one of the defining games, bro. It is the defining games. Now, you see the confidence in this dude when he's talking about this. Joe Schmo goes, apologize, you're gonna break his heart. Them eyebrows, listen, bro. That guy's got better eyebrows than my wife. Let me tell you something about that player. He's got better eyebrows, bro. Better eyebrows. But this guy was happy. He's from the UK. He was happy that Lena Khan and CMA was protecting the consumers. I'm glad that the CMA is standing up to Microsoft. I'm glad that the CMA ain't falling for Microsoft tactics or bullying. Oh yeah? Running? Oh yeah? You actually believe that CMA was going to go toe to toe with Microsoft? You actually believe that? Ronin, 714, whatever the fuck your name is, with them fucked up, with them good looking eyebrows. Oh! You actually believe that? You actually believe that? Okay. You actually believe the CMA was going to be talking that shit. You actually believe the CMA was going to be fighting. Let me pull this up here. Where is this clip? Crispy Rambo goes, his eyebrows look like Burt Reynolds' mustache. Oh, shit. Now, here we go. This is the CMA. Let me zoom in a bit more. This is the CMA. After all these dudes talking that shit, and I think I got more receipts as well, talking about the CMA, we appreciate CMA for standing up. We rock out with the CMA for standing up. Let me pull more receipts out. Because I got one or two more. I got a few, to be honest. Got a J-Dub one as well. I've got quite a few. I wonder which ones I put. But do you know what? I'm gonna pull this Ty Kim up as well in a bit. But look at this shit. After the FTC got slapped up from Microsoft, CMA to shit. What do we do now? Breaking news. Microsoft and the UK regulators agreed to pause the Activision battle to negotiate. They're gonna negotiate right now. It looks like the CMA is ready to talk about a potential remedy in the UK. It looks like the CMA is ready to sit down and listen. When it comes to the big boy table, when it comes to the grown-ups, let's do a deal. But we know what happened. The FTC pushed you. The FTC pumped you up. The FTC was your hype man. And you actually believe you could go toe to toe, stand tall on your own. You actually believe, the CMA actually believed they were walking tall. Only to find out they got slapped up. When they found out that the hero, the people they look up to, the FTC, got slapped up, got knocked the fuck out. The CMA goes, oh, no, listen, we're willing to talk right now. We're willing to talk. We want the same deal. We want to we want business in the UK. Bring big business in the UK. We want business. I told you the CMA were full of shit. I told you they were going to fold. I knew when they were investigating the CMA, talking about bringing business to the UK after what happened with the EU, I knew it's going to be a wrap for the CMA. CMA basically, listen, the CMA, you know what happened to the CMA? Basically, they bent over. But my advice to the CMA...
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
That's my advice to you, CMA. You need some Vaseline, player. That's what you need. You refuse to talk. What happened? Dave, talk that shit. You had to spread them wide. That's crazy, bro. Why do these guys want to make a deal right now? Why? Because they know it's over for these guys. That's why. It makes me laugh, player. Absolutely makes me laugh. Why don't you... There's about 39 countries. Before I get to super chats, there's 39 countries are happy with the deal. If they had some concerns, they put some stipulations out there. Just like the EU. Right? Make sure these guys get 10-year deals when it comes to the cloud part. We don't have a problem. We do not have a problem with the console side. But your concern is about the cloud part. Cloud gaming part. Let's make a 10-year deal so other companies can get the Activision and Xbox first-party games. Day one. On the cloud service. Simple. It would have been over from there. That's how easy it would have been. It would have been over from there. But these guys wanted to take the extra step. These guys wanted to believe, listen. The CMA, we can stand tall. We don't need help. We are standing tall right now. This is what we do. And what happened? They got bodied. Yeah, I read that one, sorry. Jigai J with the 5. Sony is about to be helping fund Xbox games development. Laughing out loud. 70% bitches. 70% coming player. My way. Or is the highway. Talk that shit, you guys, Jay. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Now I'm gonna drop a link for the homies in the chat. If you wanna come in, let them come in for a bit. Then I'll close it in the next half an hour or so. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. My homies in the chat. People are sending me receipts. Oh shit. Whilst the homies come in, guys, honestly, yeah, just in March, they smelled their own piss. That's what's happened. When they were pissing, the wind were blowing into their face. The wind were blowing towards them, and they pissed on themselves. That's what's happened. That's what happened. Now look at this shit here. Look at this shit. They're gonna go after the judge now. This is what they're doing right now. Judge Coley is an idiot. She's just an idiot. She accepts the evidence that backs up executive promise they won't do bad things, and accepts the, what's that, hoary? Or I don't know, what's that, reputation? I don't know how to say that. Harm garbage. Reputational harm garbage. They're going after the judge. Like you said, guys, they're going after the judge. This is what we're doing right now. When the deal closes, what's going to happen? Are they going to say Microsoft was paying Judge Coley to approve the deal? Microsoft is paying the CMA. Microsoft is paying the EU to make the deal go through. Is that what they're going to say? Is that what they're going to say? I'm not sure who this guy is and that. But is that what they're going to say? Honestly. It's crazy, bro. Watch, this is just the beginning. Imagine when a deal... what's this happening? Something's happened to one of the boys, man. Hope he's okay. Listen, I hope that when the deal closes, what's going to happen when the deal completely closes? It's going to be game over. It's going to be game over. I remember when Ty Kim was talking that shit as well. You know this dude, this guy's a hardcore pony, man. Hardcore. He was out, he goes, it's over. It's over. It's game over. What's game over now, player? Who's over now? I'm sure your game is over. After all of that shit talking, I'm sure your game is over right now. It's crazy to me, player. Crazy. These guys, the amount of shit talking these guys were doing, it's over. It's not over. You guys actually believe it was over? You guys believe that Phil Spencer was out here taking beatings left, right, and center? But you guys didn't know. Every single... Well, let me remove this shit. You guys didn't know. Every single one of you guys out there actually believe that Phil was taking a beating. Phil's gonna lose this. All of them years when he took over the Xbox One generation, you actually believe he was taking over. Every punches, every round he was taking. Well, close the door, please. Close the door. Every punches he was taking, you guys thought he wasn't getting knocked out. You guys thought it was game over for him. But you guys didn't know he was doing the rope-a-dope on your...
By Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali has done the impossible.
Woo! That's how it was going, guys. That's how it rolled. You guys were thinking he was taking a beating. He was doing the rope-a-dope. And all of these years, he was doing the rope-a-dope. And what happened? Got knocked out. My brother Joey Kraken, a.k.a. What's going on, Killer? Jungle Grapes. What's good, player?
Good afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon, evening.
Evening, whatever it is, bro. All I can say, dude, congratulations to everybody who held the line, bro.
Facts.
We never wavered. We never jumped ship. We never flip-flopped, nothing. It's like we waited patiently, and then today happened. I was actually asleep when it happened. I had an early morning. My wife leaves really early at 5 a.m. I had to prep my kids. I went to sleep. I was playing a little bit of Fist, and I went to sleep. I woke up. God damn, I saw 34 notifications on Twitter, a whole bunch of DMs. And I'm like, I didn't even open it. I just said, it's over. And when I opened it, the first image I saw was a guy with PS5 hanging himself. That's the first thing I saw. That's crap. The first thing. What else it is to say? Everybody's celebrating. I'm happy. The deal is not done. We gotta wait 5 or 7 days. So on the 18th, it's gonna be announced. As you see at my profile picture right now, Spyro and Crash are officially part of the Xbox family, just waiting to be official. Now, there's two things that I find interesting. One, the CMA is actually negotiating right now because they know they fucked up. Hey, little sweetie. And the second thing is the FTC hasn't said anything, meaning I don't think they're appealing. I don't think they're appealing at all. Plus, I don't think they have the budget to do so. So I think it's carte blanche, and Sony didn't sign a deal. So out of everything, Sony is fucked. That's what I think is happening. Sony is fucked, and let's celebrate, yeah. But the party's on the 18th, people. The party's at the 18th.
Now, before we get R&B play, let me get this, man. Lord Star Killer with a 5. OMG. Marlin Gaming will be complete. It will be in a complete meltdown play. Of course it will, bro. All of these guys are gonna have a meltdown. It's gonna be crazy, bro, when the deal actually closes completely. I'm saying, imagine that day. Mark 2016 member for 3 months. Phil Manos Di Pedro Spencer TTS player. Now R&B, my brother, you were waiting for this news. You were waiting for this news since last night. It didn't happen, but today it's happened, player. How are you feeling, player?
I'm good, but I'm also saddened. As you see on my AVI, I have a "Where have you seen me?" for this young brother named Salty Damon. He disappeared earlier today. We don't know what happened to him. We're concerned. We're worried. We couldn't understand what could happen to have such a bright, happy-go-lucky young man just disappear off the face of Twitter. So if you've seen this young man, please alert the authorities. He might be having a salt overdose right now. We don't know, but please, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you've seen this chubby-cheeked weirdo, please let someone know. Thank you. Other than that, I'm just so happy. Oh man, this is a long time coming. I see all the damage control. I see all the salt, but more importantly, I just see that it's all just cope because the ponies literally have nothing. They wanted to go half and half between, we don't care, it's not that big a deal, to now, we thought you guys cared about games. Why you care about acquisitions? And then you see that these suckers on here talking about, Xbox just buys, PlayStation is just organic. Stop it. It's over. This isn't the first death nail. This is like the fifth death nail in Sony's coffin. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad to be an Xbox gamer today because we just stay winning, man. We've been winning this entire year.
Facts, bro, man. It's just been an amazing run, bro. And salute to the people, everyone in the chat. It's been rocking out with us. TTS, WBG, and just like on Twitter, holding the line as well. Being positive, even though like we had some faults, being positive and just being all the way through. Like look at the improvements. What's been happening with Xbox, and it's just gonna continue to be better and better. Absolutely better and better, guys. And I can't wait for what's next. Once the deal closes, CMA, obviously we know for a fact the CMA, it's they want to sit down, make a deal. I'm sure they'll copy what the EU did with the cloud service because they didn't have a problem with the console side. So the cloud service 100% play. I'm loving it, man, guys. Honestly, I'm loving it. Every second of it. All of these ponies deserve it. Every single one of these ponies deserve it, bro.
I think that today is going to be one of those days that the most of the pony members or whatever they call themselves, I think they're moving to Threads. I think the Pony Nation is going to move and go into Threads or somewhere else. Look, this is what happens when you celebrate prematurely. They started celebrating when the CMA actually blocked. When we were telling them over and over again, dude, that's just the UK. That's just a small region. That's not the planet. Nah, it's blocked. It's over. You saw Dreamcast dumbass doing some dumb videos. It's blocked. It's over. A whole bunch of people on Twitter doing that stuff. And now what happened? Now it went through. Now what? Now you're crying about Microsoft is buying. It's not fucking organic. There's nothing organic about this fucking business. Sony has done it on a smaller scale. Has done it for years. But the principles are the same. I'm sorry if it hurts your feelings. I'm sorry Microsoft has money. But you wanted Microsoft and Xbox to fight on an uneven playing field with Sony rules. Well, guess what? Microsoft just said, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to use my money to fight my best weapon against you. So that's it. Tough luck. It is what it is. The status quo is not going to be the same in the next 10 to 20 years. And it is what it is, people. Like, this is the new future, like it or not. And if you don't like it, then stay on your PlayStation. And if you accept it, get a PC or buy yourself an Xbox. It is what it is, people. It is. That's it.
Woo! Devin, my brother, what is going on, killer?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
How are you feeling today, player? Was this the news you wanted? Is this the news you were waiting for, killer?
Absolutely. We're gonna talk that shit all week.
I love it, bro. Honestly, like, this is the news, man. We got Rico in the building as well. Guys in the chat, if you want to join, I can get 10 people. Let's be 10 bots in the chat right now, guys. Let's be 10 bots and let's enjoy it. Because I'm here for another 20 minutes, bro. Rico!
What? I'm going to pull back. I'm going to pull back so more people can come in, all right? I'm going to pull back.
Bro, man, appreciate the joy, man.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let's. Bye, everybody. I got things to do, but let's talk that shit. I'm gonna get off so more people coming in. Get in the chat, man. Talk your shit, people.
You deserve it, bro. Woo!
What's the word? How you doing, Sean?
I'm good, player. What about yourself, killer?
Man, I am good. What did King David say? Hold the line. Woo! We had to hold that strong. We was in the pulpit. I had the big rocket launcher on me, the big Xbox Series X, blaming at the ponies as they was galloping and kicking each other in the face. Do y'all understand? Like, so, bro, I've been telling my homies this. Like, bro, PlayStation ain't really even got nothing for me. Outside of these punk-ass exclusives, which I don't even care about the damn Spider-Man. I really don't even care about the Wolverine if it ain't gonna be bloody and gory. I really don't even give a shit. So now, my PS5 is either finna get sold or it's gonna be on those street corners. Either way, it's getting sold in some kind of way. This is a great deal for gamers of all. If the PlayStation ponies just don't like it because they don't feel like they're benefiting, well, if you want to benefit, just take out your phone, take out your tablet. One of your pimps is out there trying to give you some kind of support. Sean, you've been doing your job, right? You've been doing your job.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, player. Keep doing your job. Yeah. This is a great time. This is a great time to be alive.
This is a wonderful time. You gotta do it right. Wonderful time.
Man, I'm going to tell you, no longer do I have to wake up and go spend $60 to $70 on 4 games. Then want to take it back to GameStop because I don't like it to only get 20 a piece.
Motherfuckers at Petco don't know what's going on.
Bro.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I may be on PC, but this benefits me with my PC Game Pass. What y'all talking about? Man, I am ready for this, man. This big bitch over here about to be rocking.
I'm talking about. I'm out of here, bro. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off because I know you said you need some other people on here. But man, bro, Dreamcast guy, failed ancient Chinese secret pressure point abortion face ass. Don't switch up.
Yo,
his punk ass don't switch up and try to be back on Xbox. What is that? What is those ugly? What is the other ugly dude name? Okay, well they all ugly as hell, but they all gonna come back. What I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this too, and I'm gonna go.
Salty has deleted his account.
Man, fuck Salty.
Bro, I'm telling
and
you,
fuck that stinky ass account.
J-Dub blocking everybody.
J-Dub need to take a bath. I know he be playing. I know that keyboard is salty, sweaty, and stinky. Smelling like depression, mildew, and asphalt. Fuck them. I don't give a damn.
Oh man.
Bro, I'm happy. I'm chilling. I finally can play all these punk ass Call of Duties that I didn't want to spend money on. I finally can be like, oh, okay, this one is actually trash because I actually played it. Like I can actually say what it is, but it don't matter. We saving the big bucks. Saving the big bucks.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, sir. Yes,
let me say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand the benefit of Game Pass until you actually sit there and use it. It allows you to try a game, and if you like the game so much, you can go ahead and buy it to send the publisher and the developer money because you love the game that much. I don't buying games. Let me rephrase that. I like buying games when I like the game. I like to try the game because at this point, remember, we used to go to GameStop and we used to have to buy the game and find out if we like it or not, and then we really couldn't return it. Once we opened it, that's it. So now we're at the point where we can go to Game Pass. Oh, it's coming to Game Pass. I'm gonna wait. Where we can play it, and if we like it, well, we can just move on. We can just either buy it, or if we don't like it, we can just move on. We can just move on.
We can just play it on Game Pass. We ain't even gotta buy this shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point of Game Pass. Like,
huge W.
It saves me so much money. That's the reason why I'm subscribed to Game Pass, because it saves me that much money.
Let's get.
Hey man, let me get some of this, man. Hey, you know what? Everybody, first of all, shout out to the 303 pieces of shit that walked up in this chat to talk some shit. Let's get back to talking some shit, dude. Let's call some more people out. I know y'all don't like to call out people a lot, especially YouTubers, but I have to attack you, Luke Steele. Because you talked all that shit. This is why I always say on Unlimited Production Show, I represent the chat. You never know who's lurking in those hallways. The hallways is dangerous, especially when it get dark. Luke Steele talked all that shit. He talked all that shit, talking about, oh, the CMA, I'm a mergers and acquisitions lord. Hey, Luke Steele, what you don't know is United States law, bruh. What you don't know is business law, bruh. And the key point is you don't understand how United States Congress operates. And you didn't study enough Microsoft when you were in law school. You should have switched over to get a couple business classes, and so you can see how resilient Microsoft is. Luke, I'm looking for you, and I'm not talking behind your back, because I told you this on one of your shows where everybody was, he's a lawyer, he's a lawyer. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm going to keep this pressure on these jokers. I'm going to talk all this shit. I'm glad to see Dia 4568 is in here.
Hey,
she going to talk some shit. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Stick a
Hey,
plunger in
shout
the
out.
ass like they did in New York.
No kidding. hey, and our girl Lena Khan. Hey, first of all, Lulu Chen Messerve is a final boss. Okay,
Yes, she's one of us now. She's one of us.
She is hardcore. And Lena Khan, she don't have time to protest because she have to face Congress on Thursday. She's still in trouble. Go ahead, man. Knock some of this shit out. Hey,
She's gonna be
great show.
protesting
I'm gonna listen to
those wet
some of
and
these
dry
people.
bologna sandwiches on cell block 4. That's what she's gonna be.
No kidding. Hey, and then she said, I don't have to turn over my papers. Bro, yes, you do. You better get those. You better get another report ready, you know.
Or you're going to be in jail.
No kidding.
You know you're going to be in jail.
God damn, Salty is gaming. What a coward, going into hiding. Now the deal's approved. What a piece of shit you are, Salty is gaming.
Yeah, last thing I want to say, dude, I stopped working today for this. I'm just driving around pretending to be productive.
I plead the fifth.
I was surprised.
I'm in the pony fields right now. We getting it already right now. All the salt cabbages gonna be over there. All the salty straddles gonna be over there. Dreamcast guys gonna be somewhere over there. Tilling to the land. Yeah, I agree with you.
Let me hear the home girl Dia 4568 talking.
Go ahead, Dia. Do it.
Right.
Let's go.
I'm celebrating. I'm in the celebration mood. I am so happy. I have stood my ground. Never once did I doubt Microsoft. They're a fantastic company, and they have been around the block. I have said this before. Okay, the only place where I doubted was if there was corruption. You can't always predict corruption. That's the only area that I had doubt, because I saw what the FTC and the CMA were doing. But what I'm looking forward to now is the future. I want true crime and I want prototype. Microsoft, if you're watching this, I want that. I want a reboot of that. I want you guys to start pulling up these old IPs. I mean, think about this, guys. We have all of Activision Blizzard Studios now working for first-party Xbox games. Think about that. They can work on other projects. Yes, a Spyro. Think about the possibilities. We're just looking at the IPs that's there, but what have Microsoft been doing? They've been encouraging their studios to go outside the box. What did this last showcase show us? What those studios can do right? Right, Zodiac? Because
Yes.
we saw Compulsion, we saw what In Exile was coming up with. My mind is just going all over the place. And what I like to see is some of the YouTubers, the Xbox YouTubers, start talking about what are the possibilities with these studios that we now own. I mean, my gosh, as an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, I also play on PC and console. I do both. It's been fantastic. This is going to be one of the greatest years of Xbox, and I've told people there
And
won't be a
beyond.
year like this and beyond. I mean, next year, just watch next year. The games that's coming out, Hellblade is going to drop next year and stuff, and Game Pass is going to explode. And once it gets to a certain number, just the sky's the limit. This is what I want you guys to focus on. The past is the past now, but we're moving
Hey,
forward.
Dia, could I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question real quick. Sony already said they want to release at least 2 AAA games a year. Do you think those 2 AAA games can hold up against an onslaught of gaming coming from Microsoft, Miss 4568?
You're talking about a machine that can produce COD at the scale that it does yearly. No, it cannot compete. Okay, very few studios can do that. All right, at the level that they do. Now, you may not think COD is the best game ever, but you can say this: the games look good, they play well, and they keep people coming back, and that's all you need. And that
It's all
is
about.
a
It's all in the
machine.
numbers.
They
It's all
sell
in
like
the numbers.
hotcakes.
Exactly. That's a powerhouse machine that few companies can do. So 2 games a year is nothing compared to what Microsoft can now do. They are a threat. And I say, look at what Sony's next move is going to be, because in my opinion, it's acquisition. They need to be acquired by somebody now. They can't survive this market. Okay.
Apple?
Damn.
Apple, anyone?
No.
Wow.
Don't let it be Apple.
No, I don't want it to be Apple, but I feel like it will be.
If
Let it be
Apple
like
acquires them,
Amazon.
they're gonna find a way. I'm gonna tell you right now. Apple's gonna find a way to make you stuck in their ecosystem like they do with their iPhones.
Nah, they're gonna be
That's
selling
my
their games
problem
to
with
$200. Come on now.
Yeah, they overprice and they keep you locked within a system. That's something I don't want to see if Sony does get acquired. So I really do hope it's some other company. I don't want it to be Amazon either, because they'll just die. If they don't perform to a certain degree, they'll be gone anyway. So yeah, it has to be one that can handle them, you know?
Yeah, but the only thing is that those companies, it's literally, it can only be like Tencent, it can only be Amazon, like it can only be those $1 trillion companies that can do it,
Right.
because nobody can afford their market cap. Because yeah, we can look at the market cap, and right now, Sony's stock dropped a lot after that announcement. It dropped. Like if you look at it right now, you'll see it went to a straight nosedive, quick.
Wow.
And
Well, I think that's good for us. I think Sean was thinking about buying Sony after he sold that Rolls Royce.
Yeah, but what I was saying is that their market cap is around 113 billion. You can't go by the market cap. That's what they're going to sell for. They're always going to sell for at least 20% higher than their market cap. And really, who can afford that besides these big companies?
Right.
That's
a good point.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing. It's only these those 4 big companies that can do it. And I'm be honest with you, I don't want it to be Apple. That's the last one I want it to be. That's the last one.
Because they'll pull some BS.
I mean,
like
if you want me to be honest,
I'm scared.
It could be Apple, because their market cap is bigger than Microsoft, so they can do some work.
Yeah, I agree.
But I just don't like their tactics. I don't like how everything is just high. Everything you buy through them is high.
Zodiac, the thing is though, it's not that they be getting purchased, man. It's just the pleasure of Sony being purchased. Okay, it's the shit talking aspect of it. That's all.
See, I low-key just want Sony to go third party. You know,
third party, that's a possibility too.
MF's wanting to say that Xbox was going to be going third party, which I mean, hey,
just like
the
what King
tables have
said.
turned.
Yep, just like what King said, they're gonna become an app.
Right.
Let me get, was it before I get Lord Star Killing, let me get this one. Really, remember for 11 months. Oh shit! It's time to choke these ponies out. No poses. Fuck the FTC. Fuck Lena Khan. You ain't getting no more meat. Pose. Fuck guys. Fuck the CMA. Damn. Yo, Zinc. Yo, Zinc, I got something for you, player. Yo, Zinc, are you there, player?
Yes.
It's cheaper, it's more powerful, you've got more games coming out for it, camera's not being forced on you, multi-platform games look better on it.
PlayStation.
Oh shit!
Way to get him! Way to get him! Exposed.
Oh snap! That's messed up.
Let me get the supers. Angry MD with a 2 ain't over. They're still buying. Okay, calm down, killer. Daughter's going crazy. Randy G with a 2. TTS, you Xbots. Someone do me a favor. Get the super chats for me, player.
I can't see him.
I can't see him either. I get him.
Okay.
Dia, you can see him.
Yeah, I can see it. Randy G for $2 said TTS, you Xbox. Okay, the Angry Therapist MD $2 says RIP to Dreamcast guy, Red Dragon, and Salty.
Oh, fuck Red Dragon.
TTS.
Fuck that, dude.
Let me finish the rest of what he was saying. It's Red Dragon, Ryan McCaffrey, Colin Moriarty, Greg Miller. Let's name them all.
Facts. Let's do it. Run down a list.
Roshan Eppinger for $5. CMA deal with Luke Steele said they were likely to do. He wasn't wrong. He never weighed in on the U.S. side of things. I believe green, but these are facts.
Whoa, no. We're not going to do that. Luke Steele and I had an argument in the comment section. He was claiming when CMA said no, it meant no to the entire deal. I said, excuse me, the CMA only has power over their jurisdiction. Luke was like, no. CMA has more power than you think. I said, dude, this is a quote. I said, I hope the CMA blocks it. As much as I like Microsoft, I said, I hope they do block it so you can see how unimportant the CMA actually is. They don't have any jurisdiction over this damn country. The UK ain't nothing but a damn island that doesn't have the GDP of the state of freaking California. Get your ass out of here.
I remember you saying that shit too. That's what's crazy. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let them slip. I'm gonna mess around and pull a J-Rock. J-Rock is already dangerous as fuck. We don't need 2 J-Rocks walking around here.
All right, Drawn TJ for $2 says Netflix will buy or partner with. Now that's a possibility. Netflix,
yeah,
they're getting into gaming. So yeah, I missed that one. Yeah, Netflix can acquire or partner with them.
I can see that. I can see that.
They
but
need
that
the
would
expertise that Sony will have in making games.
I could see that, but you would think Sony would want somebody with more experience when it comes to AAA.
I mean, they won't have a choice here soon.
I mean, yeah, but it's gonna take about a year exactly before, like after the deal closes, for this stuff to actually start to hurt them, because they still have the deal. They still have the deal with Call of Duty right now, which is until 2024. So this Call of Duty that's coming out is the last one.
The last one, right?
This one, not 2024's, 2023. 2024 gonna be in Game Pass.
Fox.
And I can't wait.
It's not just Game Pass though. Now, I mean, once that acquisition is done, the money's is flowing into Microsoft. So imagine they're going to be getting money already from King. Think about how much money King produces.
Not only that, the one part that you're missing here, when this deal officially closes, holiday season time, newcomers to gaming, they're going to see that Call of Duty is going to be free soon, and they have a $70 decision to make. And
yes, sir.
And when you have the Series S coming in at $300, oh, there'd be a decision to be made for Game Pass. Consumers are sometimes difficult, but the bottom line, the casual consumer, which are the laggards that are purchasing today, we've all purchased already, but the laggards are the later purchases and purchasers. They're going to get the best bargain for the dollar. It's going to make a difference this holiday season.
Oh, yes.
Well, this news is going to go all over the place. This has been watched by the world, so everybody's going to know that now Activision Blizzard King is owned by Xbox. All those IP are owned by them, and they're going to learn about Game Pass. So what do you think these people are going to do? They either are going to buy, even if they have a PlayStation or a Nintendo, they're going to buy an Xbox. Yes, they will pick up an S. Everybody starts off with an S. And then what they're going to do, they're going to get a taste of Game Pass. And once they get a taste of that, they're not going back. You think they're going to still be giving Sony $70 per card once they have Game Pass? That's not going to happen. This is going to be
even though 70% of it's going to go to Microsoft.
Exactly. They win all around, you know.
I mean, they're struggling to give $70 for Aloy, so I mean, hey.
Yeah. Let me guess, Lord Starkill. I want to hear him talk that shit. What's going on, Killer? Because he dropped out before. How you feeling, bro?
What's up, Sean?
What up, player?
What's up, chat?
What's up?
Yeah, great.
What's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, great day for Xbox. Great day.
Indeed.
I mean, so unbelievable to see somebody and some coward like Salty is Gaming drop out of Twitter and delete his account because he's a coward
on a milk carton.
I mean, I like the new line from King David. We all know hold the line, but this morning on Twitter I saw King David saying, "Now we attack."
And now I was about to say, and now we attack.
So yep, those ponies have a lot of incoming pain. I also saw D Batch saying today the ponies will be barbecued. They're going to be collecting a lot of salt for the pony barbecue, right?
I can't wait.
I just think, you know, I've been gaming for almost 50 years. I guess I played pinballs for many years. So I guess over 50 years.
Awesome.
I mean, this crap with Sony and the FTC, it just never ceases to amaze me. I mean, yes, Sony is the current market leader. We know that, but they're not willing to talk about all the bullying they've done over the years. Yes, Microsoft has made some missteps over the years. Exactly. But, I mean, when Microsoft started rebuilding in approximately 2016, look at all the progress they've made, and they're not even close to being done yet. Now the ponies, they wanted Microsoft to compete, and now they're scared. They know how much resources Microsoft actually has. And so now, of course, that Microsoft is fully competing, ponies want to take it to court. And the FTC case was ridiculous. They kept referring way too much to Sony. They're supposed to protect consumers, not a corporation.
Thanks.
I mean,
I'm telling you right now that it's gonna look real messy for Sony. It's gonna look real messy.
Exactly. And it's no coincidence. Oh, now all of a sudden the CMA wants to negotiate. They know the
literally
writing's on the wall
minutes
for them.
after.
Minutes
after. Exactly. And now I think, unless I missed something, correct me if I have, Australia, New Zealand, have they signed off yet?
That's next week, I believe. Or
Next
about
week,
2 weeks.
okay. And I know the Australia, New Zealand are probably waiting for what happened with the FTC case. Now that the injunction has been blocked, I'm sure New Zealand and Australia will sign off as well.
Yeah, but I think they only needed a certain amount of country. I can't remember how many, but I know it was a certain amount so they could close it. They didn't actually need Australia, and they got the big ones, which was now they got the FTC, and they got the CMA,
Need to get them.
and they got China.
I would love to be a fly in the wall in the CMA to see what's going on. And when the FTC blocked the preliminary injunction, I would love to have seen the faces on the people at the CMA saying, "Oh shit! Now what do we do?"
Yep, I could probably be like this. They was probably typing on their computer, and then they saw the news on their phone. They was like, "Oh shit, we need to talk to Microsoft right now, please. We need to talk to them now." They were scared like little bitches. They was in there. They probably one of them shit their pants.
I watched Dreamcast guy's video just for fun this morning, and he started it off by saying essentially Microsoft is a bully.
Oh,
bully.
And he said he couldn't believe the preliminary injunction was blocked. I'm like, dude, we know you're a pony, but come on. Legal facts are legal facts. Hey, Sean.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, maybe we can try to get Richard Hogue on your show or WBG. Hogue Law.
Hogue Law. I don't know if he wants
That'd
to
be awesome.
I don't know if he's into the TTS player.
Yeah, that's not Hogue. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm sure he'll be doing his own show though.
Oh no.
Hector the Macho Man. Before
Macho Man.
Before Hector's go, let me get the super and that. Yo, DA45, get it for me, girl, if you don't mind.
All right. Range G4 for $4.99. Breaking news: leotards will now come with every PS5, and Zink will now have to do weekly checks on Jim Ryan. Order from Judge.
Oh my God.
Oh shit!
Oh damn!
Oh shit!
That big bitch.
Chargasm
Big bitch of a
£2.
PS5.
Sea levels are rising because of pony tears.
Oh!
I love this guy
God
talking that shit, man.
Roshan Epiker for $2. They only needed FTC, CMA, and EU account to original deal. I think that's what he said. Yeah.
Which is what they're going to have now. So it's closing.
I don't see what can stop it. Legally, there is no grounds. I don't understand.
It's going through.
The G5 Jake, you know what to do.
Whoa.
What's up, player?
What's up, G-Fat?
Today is a glorious day for Xbox. Oh man, dude, we are. That news came out, and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Oh fuck yeah!
Same, bro.
It's a glorious day. I'm beyond happy. We're just one step closer to getting this deal done, and all of those IPs we're gonna own now, and all of them, all of them are gonna come to Game Pass, and when that day comes.
IPs.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Look how beautiful that is.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, man.
That is perfection right there. All of those IPs in Game Pass.
Hey, G-Fat.
Good looking group.
Hey, G-Fat, man, I'm ready to burst, man. Go ahead and do your thing with Sean, man. I can't take it.
You ready to what?
That thing he does with Sean, man, where he keep going through the same thing every show. That shit is hilarious, man. I'm ready to die laughing over here.
You want me to do it?
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Hey, Sean, evil's good and ass is good. And shut up your ass.
Evil's good and ass is good.
And shove it up your ass.
Hold on, we're not done. We can make it, baby, me and you. You bitch.
We can make it, baby. Me and you. You bitch.
Oh, that's funny. We gotta save the best one for last. This is my personal favorite. You really think I'm listening to you? I ain't listening to you.
You really think I'll be listening to you? I ain't listening to you.
I love that. Yo, post up the main
It's
man.
Post.
He's
What's
been
good,
talking
brother?
that shit.
Is Post up in here? Yes. Let's go, Post. Talk some shit.
It's just a glorious day for the community. It was actually 4 countries on the merger agreement. It was the United States, the UK, Europe, and China. So they got all
which is what I
four.
said.
Yeah,
Yep.
China
And you
was
know, but those contracts, those things can be modified. Those are
no. I'm
really
just saying,
talking
but those
points.
was the four main countries. Everybody
Yeah.
else didn't matter.
But
But
no, but here's what I
Activision,
was gonna say to that. The one that really mattered most that was Japan. Sony's host country, their host nation said, "Hey man, we don't have a problems, no concessions." That
Yeah.
was a
Yep.
play Microsoft was going to use in court later. That's one of them. You know how post up we over here, y'all don't know. We have this candy called now laters. I don't know how much they were using that for now or later, and they chose later and didn't have to use it.
Man, you bring it back to now and later, brother. Hey.
Yo, now later was fire.
Hey.
That used to be good.
Hey, you went back there, didn't you? Do they even make those anymore?
Yeah, they make them. They sell them in the gas stations. But go ahead, post. Talk your shit. We got to hear this.
Look,
I gotta hear it.
I just want to say this, man. It's old staple. Never give up. Never fucking give up, man. They told us to stop reporting on this. They told us to stop talking about it. He said the deal was fucking dead. It's no coming back. The CA blocked it globally. And here we are. And we knew. After the CMA blocked, right? The European Commission came through and said, okay, we got you with remedies. Oh, you feel me? China pulled up and said, unconditional. No, we don't see no problems.
Exactly.
Right? So only two was left was the FTC and the CMA. We knew
And
the
I feel
CMA.
collusion on that.
Yeah, because the CMA now want to talk about coming to the table and negotiating after the FTC.
Hey, post. What they gonna negotiate? What you talking about?
Oh no. They want. See, that's the thing though. Now they want to talk remedies, huh? Now they want to talk remedies, and the thing is Microsoft in a position to say, look, the EU already got it done for us. You just got to agree to the same thing, because the EU remedy is global, meaning that the company that Microsoft hired is going to monitor, right? Is going to monitor Microsoft over the next 10 years from a global perspective. So all you just need to do is get the fuck out of the way and agree. The EU done already done the job for us, right? You just need to agree to the same remedies. But in order for you not to look like the idiot that you look like, you probably add or include an additional remedy, right? Because you don't want to. You're already out there by yourself, right? You didn't want to look stand on the edge by yourself after the FTC law. That's why you came out today and say, okay, me, Microsoft, Activision, we all agreed to pause litigation and go to negotiation. You did that immediately, and I was wondering what the CMA response was going to be after this deal got denied, and that response was not them standing 10 toes down after they did when the EU came out with their remedy agreeing with the deal, and they doubled down on being against the deal. They come out and say, we just gonna wait. Look, we just gonna stop, you know what I'm saying, here. We just gonna wave the right flag. We just gonna run to this table and get this thing. You could have been did that.
Hey, post up. I think they said pretty please also.
Yeah, you could have been did that. But whoever said collusion, it had to be. It had to be.
Because now, after like minutes, for real, like as soon as it came out, really? Oh no, that's collusion all the way through, and that may not be illegal. That may not be illegal in Sean's country, but here in the U.S., that's totally illegal.
Yeah.
You could have negotiated months ago.
Simple.
You knew your case was dog shit from the beginning. You lost the console SLC and looked at it like an idiot. Then you skirted over to this cloud shit and looked at like another idiot because you formulated numbers. And then the FTC pulled up in court formulating numbers and making them numbers, and they lost. Now you both look like idiots.
And then Parliament stepped in and started playing Funkadelic.
Yeah, Parliament knew that it shouldn't have been blocked. That's why Parliament was mad.
Yeah.
Parliament knew the UK is they're trying to get investors there. They're trying to build a tech economy. They got AI. UK got all type shit going on it. And what I realize is that if you go and look at that latest article that Bloomberg did you see all the fucking investors, brokers, management companies, analysts that was
Talk about it, Post.
present at the trial or on that call?
Post up. I said this over a year ago. I said our world's greatest investor, Warren Buffett, was in on this. I said, do you think Lena Khan is going to stop his money?
The Zink, you always said that.
Yep.
You always look. And let me tell you something. This deal had millions on the line. Millions. Motherfuckers had money in investing.
Billions.
Yeah. Billions. And so, it is what it is. We said if Microsoft can get the FTC to federal court, they're gonna win and they're gonna back the CMA into the corner and they're gonna be forced to either stand 10 toes down and try to fight this by themselves, or they're gonna cave and they fold. They're like a motherfucking lawn chair.
Boy, they folded worse than a piece of paper.
You feel? And it was instant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was faster than I thought I would see it happen.
Man,
honestly.
I was expecting the good old tweet. Yeah, the federal judge we not like, but the CMA, we stand 10 toes down. We think this deal is bad. Boy, them motherfuckers came out and say, hey, Microsoft, y'all want to talk about this right now? I mean,
yeah. Hey, you know how it is, Post, when they really in the corner. It's like, oh man, I was just playing. You know,
that's exactly what I said.
You know what I'm saying? We just, it was a little prank. That's all. They pranking on YouTube and all that shit.
Get Microsoft on the phone, please. I need to talk to him, please. Let me talk to him. It was just a joke. It was just a joke, please.
Yes, sir. It's just a little prank. They do pranks on YouTube all the time. Let's get this now. And it's done. The deal is done. And I don't think the FTC is gonna appeal. I don't. They might try to, but I don't think.
Well, Post, I don't think they want that smoke because it's bad enough Lena Khan have to face Congress this week. She have her hands full. She don't want no more smoke.
Aren't they investigating the possible collusion?
Yes, because she didn't want to turn some paperwork over. You know how hey, you have a deadline in college. You better finish this report. I want to do it next week. No, bro, let's do it today. Shalina was like, nah, I don't want to do it. Okay.
Hey, remember through all this too, J-Dub said about 3 hours ago, I knew this deal would go through. I told you all. Really, J-Dub? Seriously?
Man, J-Dub's a sucker.
Everybody pulled up in here, man.
Did y'all see the impact that this deal has? Did you see the stock? I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I saw the stocks.
Absolutely.
All gaming stocks.
Way up.
Wow. All gaming stocks.
Microsoft shot up.
Activision,
Sony shot down.
EA. Oh man, bro. Gaming stocks are looking. And see,
what
that's
about
this
Sony though? That's the key.
Well,
because
they're crying in the car right now. They're crying.
And you know what? Deploy. He jumped in here. He delivered a mail. He know where all these people are.
No, I was going to ask. Y'all get y'all checks. Now deliver
that
from
Microsoft check.
I got mine yesterday.
That cleared.
I sent it out first class for y'all. So I hope y'all got it.
Let's see what happens to Jim Ryan. Lion crying in hiding. Jim Ryan. He ain't gonna come out of his
Call of Duty is coming home.
You don't say anything.
Call of Duty is coming home, baby. Coming back home. Call of Duty is back home.
Sega is next. I'm telling people, Sega is next. They are going.
Sega was going to be first.
I agree with that. I think
Sega was about to get acquired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. So if you've been following it, you read them emails and them. And that essay, that strategic strategy that was already approved for them to go get Sega.
Yep.
And then this Activision deal came. They told Sega, just chill for a minute, fall back. We got you. We finna run over here and get Activision, and then we're gonna come back get you. Sega already and started selling off some of their stuff. If y'all been watching them over the years, they also just unionized.
Yeah.
They getting ready.
They're ready. They've been slimming down for the acquisition.
Yes.
And I think that notice that more titles have been coming into Game Pass and stuff. That's not a coincidence. All of those things, if you see it, it's forming one big picture. And I just think they're on hold right now.
They're on hold. That's all.
While they're still working with projects, don't forget they have this super game going on, whatever that's supposed to be with Xbox and stuff. So
With
they have
Sega.
things in the
Yeah.
background. You are Sega, yeah. They got a lot of stuff going on that we don't see. So, but yeah, Sega's on hold. Just like I personally believe IO Interactive is on hold. I believe it's a lot of other studios that are on hold right now that is currently working. For
I got you 108. I got
And
you.
then
I bet
Dia
Sonic
pulls.
go to Game Pass soon. Probably before they acquire it. You
Oh,
probably see
IO
Sonic and Game
Interactive.
Pass.
IO they was in
And then Dia pulled some
Salute
rank.
song.
She called up Sarah and said, "Hey, Sarah, on your way home, why don't you take a picture in front of that Sony thing, in front of that Sega thing right there? Why don't you do that
Bro,
for
that's-
us?"
And Sarah,
That's
Yeah, they're
interesting though as well.
advertising it.
and Sarah was just on the plane, and I think she's going to the UK right now.
Yep.
I think they
I
headed
think
to
she
UK to get this shit done right now. They not playing.
Make a deal.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell y'all something. It's just that Microsoft they thought was. If you read those emails that came out into that
Especially
that
Matt
FTC
Booty.
trial,
Matt Booty.
No.
Yep.
the silent killer,
I know. That surprised me. I was like, what?
the silent killer.
Matt
and
Matt
Phil-
Booty is an assassin.
Let me tell you something. Phil Spencer, he paid that kumbaya in public.
Yep.
But behind them, see, them boys want to win.
Hey
Them
man,
boys ain't playing no games.
look, I've always said it, and you saw it in the documentary. Because the Xbox wasn't about to be made, because Bill Gates was pissed. That's the part that people never saw. They saw the nice guy, but Bill Gates is a rough dude, and that deal wasn't going to happen because they made too many changes with the Xbox, and Bill thought it was going to be more PC-like. To that one guy way down the hallway, he wasn't even in the room. He said, "Hey, what about Sony?" Bill was like, "Hey, I hate them motherfuckers." Listen,
They
we gonna
sold
give
Bill
them the
on the
money.
Xbox because Bill thought the Windows
Yep.
name was going to be
Yep.
on the Xbox, and they was
Yep.
like, "Nah, we got to take that shit off because motherfucker, right now the public perception of Windows is bad right now, and that'll be terrible for the
Yep.
box at the gate."
And-
And Bill was he was mad.
Yeah, Bill don't like Sony, and then Bill they asked for was 500 million. This is documented. They only asked for 500 million. Ballmer's like, we'll give these cats $1 billion to get this shit going. How about that? Now, and see, that's money way back then in '99. Okay.
Yeah, man. Deploy
That's some money.
619. What you gotta say, player?
Shit, this shit happened on my day off. I was in the shower. I can't even check. I can't.
Hey, I was driving.
Man, I was in the shower. I jumped out, looked on Twitter,
Uh-huh.
and I saw like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It happened. It's over. It's a wrap. Call of Duty's back home. That's all it is. That's
Oh shit.
and Pony's deleting their account. Disappeared and hiding behind rock.
Oh shit. Guess who's in the chat?
Fucking Chris.
Here, Chris Hart.
Fucking
Chris
Chris
Hart.
ass out of here.
Get his podcast out of
Piece of shit, Chris Hart.
Yeah, they had,
Oh, they
man,
quiet
go play
on
that
Twitter.
PSVR 2, man. Go play that PSVR 2.
Quiet on Twitter.
PSVR 2.
Go play that
go
Final
watch-
Fantasy if it didn't blow up your PS5.
Go.
Bro,
I
the
had a-
snappies
I-
in the chat. Take him out.
I sold that big bitch a PS5 last week or 2 weeks ago. I
Good.
sold that shit.
Good.
Yes,
Just collecting dust.
Brain, man.
It's a,
Good.
it's,
Your house.
I didn't even buy one.
well,
I didn't either.
well, I sold 5 of them, making a profit. And that was the last one I couldn't sell, so I kept it.
Your deploy
The smoky
619,
mirrors.
Did you sell them as heaters?
Yes, sir.
Nah.
F16 here. heat will begin to build up.
No, we got a heat wave over here, so I don't think nobody turning their PS5s on.
Right.
Oh,
Hey,
damn.
you know what?
It's
Hey,
hotter than
Sean.
PS5 out here already.
Sean, I caught you on W on We Bleed Green the other day. You were about to say, and Dirt stopped you because he got his chapters back. You were about to say, Colin took a picture with those executives at that one Sony executive's house that was soliciting that 15-year-old boy. Dude, I was crying. I was crying so hard. Dude, I was laughing. People looking at me was like, "What the hell is that big nigga laughing at?" I was cracking up in the middle of the store, dude. That shit was so funny. Oh man, that was hilarious.
See, I can't say nothing. I got a big bitch right on my table over there, so I gotta be quiet. I can't say nothing. This that big bitch over there. That one. That one right there. Oh no, I'm not getting rid of that. No, I got something to play on that one.
Oh, I mean,
that one right there.
Nice.
That one right there.
That's different.
That one. That's a big bitch. That's 2 feet long. It's 2 feet long.
Yeah.
I would tell you this.
They got
This shit
super
gonna be
computer.
done before the 18th.
So the rules
I can't wait till it gets done, yo. I can't wait.
The TRO.
I think it closed on Monday or Tuesday.
The TRO.
I want to see these
expires,
tears.
The TRO expires the 14th, which is Friday. So after that, Microsoft will be able to close in the U.S.
Right.
And then they're already negotiating with the CMA now. I think this get done before the 18th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right before the date. And if they do all that,
didn't they say the 18th in the beginning?
Yeah, they say it'll be closed by the 18th, but yeah,
right.
Given
They said that a year and a half ago.
What just happened?
They did say that.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
The CMA got to walk a lot of their shit back. Because when you got NVIDIA pulled up and say, yeah, we had a problem with Microsoft, but until we got us that deal, we good. We ain't got no more problems.
Sony should have took that deal.
Hey, so they're going to get that. They're going to get that 3-year deal now. They're going to get that 3-year deal.
And Google, dumbass.
That's right. Give them that 3-year deal.
Jim Brown did not sign the contract, player.
They didn't sign the contract. Give them a 3-year deal.
And that made it even worse.
That did because
he didn't sign the contract because he always knew Microsoft wasn't gonna pull a card. He was trying to use this merger to do 2 things: to disrupt it, slow it down, or possibly get it blocked, or leverage it against Phil to get a better deal. And you can see in that email that he sent Phil,
like Starfield,
he wanted.
Right.
I want all the games. I want
everything that Xbox had.
The nigga say I want all Bethesda games. I want all past, present, and future Activision games, and then I want COD, but I don't want to pay you.
You know what, man? That email.
That's a pony logic. Pony logic.
That email was so ridiculous when I saw that. I cussed myself out. Okay, I'm like, that was crazy.
Yo, that shit was wild, bro. Like the audacity.
That offer comes off as if they were spitting in the face of
a beautiful day.
Entitlement.
He literally tried to tell Phil how to do his job. And then he tried to pull the. Oh, I feel the strong arm you now because you. What? I'm about to. He literally tried to strong arm Phil in that email.
Yep, he tried to pump
all
him.
Bethesda games. Give me all Activision games, include a Call of Duty. Then we want to renegotiate the Call of Duty fee.
The Bethesda
we don't want to pay nothing.
Right.
They try to gangster him. I was like, hey, yo.
Perfect verbiage, gangster. Yep.
Like they paid half for the deal.
Yeah, deploy.
Right. Like you pay half for the $69 billion. Right.
But
real quick. I don't think Phil cared that much for Sony because I think they saw a lot of their dirty tactics behind the scenes. But I
Sure
think
they did.
That was one. I think Microsoft planned almost everything that happened. I think they knew Sony would try to block it, and I think they wanted this stuff to come out. Notice that Microsoft never really resisted with when everything started becoming public. I think they were so confident on where they stood and how they looked as far as their business practices. They were willing to take any few black eyes they might get for a little thing here or there. But I think they wanted the world to see what Sony had been doing.
Right.
All the dirty laundry out.
Exactly.
Right, dear.
You couldn't have said that any better.
Yeah, the only one that said it better than what Dia just said is Brazil kicked all of this off by airing Sony out. They aired Sony out, and I, even on Sean's show over a year ago, this girl did a presentation in college on Sony, and you remember Post back in the day. The other older people here, Sony products were great in the '80s, man. I mean.
Hell yeah,
They,
it was.
if you didn't
one of the
Walkmans shit was fire.
The
Right.
biggest electronic company in the
dude.
world, bro. They
Right.
Yep.
Right, and their speakers
Sony
were,
Discmans was the shit.
yeah, and their stereos were dope. Their TVs were dope. I'm like, you needed to have something Sony if you wanted something great in audio. We always thought at that age. So when this girl gave this scathing presentation about how diabolical Sony was, I'm like, damn, this is crazy. And this girl was legit. She had to be right, or our professor would have called her out. Now, and I always said that from that point on, how trash Sony was as a company because she aired them out. Now everyone gets to see what I saw 30 years ago in college, how diabolical Sony were, and always have been. And Jim Ryan exemplified that in that email to Phil Spencer. That is the height of arrogance. I've never seen an arrogant document that arrogant in my
I
life.
couldn't believe he even wrote that to bro.
Yeah, and then sent it. He put send post.
Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you something. If I'm Phil, I'm in the office like, who in the fuck you think you're talking to?
I don't blame you.
I guarantee you that was his reaction.
Hey, Post, I bet he was looking for his piece. I'm like, I know I got something to shoot him with.
Man, I would have looked over at Nadala like,
Let me buy this motherfucker.
who is this nigga? Bro, I guarantee you. Hey, bro, look. And Dia said it perfectly. And salute you, Queen, because that's exactly what Microsoft wanted to do, and that's what they got to do in the FT.
Yep.
They got
Exposed
Sony. They got Sony
Yep.
exposed.
Aired them
Right?
out.
They not only exposed the Sony, but they exposed the regulators too. They exposed the FTC.
They did.
And
Exposed the
CMA.
media, exposed
Right.
the ponies,
Right.
exposed everybody.
And it's incredible that I still can't get over it. But the one thing I got from this trial is that Microsoft don't have to come out and beat their chest. They don't have to feed
Great
into
point.
the console war.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, that's excellent.
Because we now know behind the scenes in those offices, in those emails, they got competition on their mind. They
And
want
they
to wipe the
ruthless.
fucking floor with Sony. This whole when Phil was on the stand, and he did his testimony. On the outside looking in, we always assume, well, Phil, what about Sony doing this? And so we often had the assumption that he really didn't have he had a grasp of every fucking thing that was going on and everything that Sony was doing. And when he got up on the stand and did that testimony, you knew. Oh, yeah, he knew. All the stuff that we wanted him to talk about and points to it, he hit in his testimony. Sony used our money against us to keep games off Xbox. They're pretty much trying to force us out the industry, which we knew that back in the Xbox One era, which they tried to.
Oh, they tried hard.
They tried hard.
They knew Nadella wasn't prone to game
All the way in.
They tried
Wasn't all
that
the
in
way
the
in on
original Xbox post. They were back there doing that thing. They tried to go for Microsoft back then. This is, you remember your boy Phil Harrison. This is the most powerful CPU in the industry. Yeah, okay.
What they tried to do was they tried to help Nadella make the decision for him. Because if you listen to that trial, we found out that Xbox is a standalone company within Microsoft, and that Nadella and Amy works based on profit margins. If you're not profiting, if you're bringing in more losses than profit, then you have no use at Microsoft, right?
And they don't play that.
Sony tried to help them make the decision of getting rid of Xbox in the Xbox One era by drying up third-party content, Street Fighter, drying up all the fighting. They literally tried to
Hey,
dry
Post.
them out the market.
Hey, Post. And I've always said, like, we have this conversation on Unlimited Production Show, and Colin always talked about, I like Sony's strategy better. They're investing in a lot of companies. Hey, Colin, you're investing. You don't own anything, bruh. You get most of your power from owning what you have. When you're investing, you're just sharing in the profits. I'd rather own all of the profits, and that's why Phil's pulled back from Activision the first time. He's like, no, we don't own you, so we're going to stop giving you all of this money up front. We'd rather own this product
And you
instead
know
of
why?
just making small
You
investments.
know why,
Because
Zane?
they got burned so many times.
That too.
Doing
Yep.
that.
It's not that. It's what we found out during this trial.
What's that?
Sony was leveraging its market power,
Yes.
as well as
That
third
too.
parties
Yep.
was leveraging Sony market power against Microsoft, meaning Sony will pay less for exclusive content or third party content, and then Microsoft will have to not only
Overpay.
pay for the third party content, but make up the losses that content will lose for it not being on PlayStation. So you're paying double or triple your opponent, right?
Exactly.
And you're not recouping.
No, you're not. But still, remember, Post, they had the Call of Duty rights, and they could have bought it again. But it's just sometimes you're just spending your money and you're not getting enough return on investment. So it's just not. Let's pull back. Let's have reoccurring profits, like people love to try and shit on Halo. Meanwhile, you know what? A minute just passed. Halo just made some more money. Halo makes money well after point of sale. When Sony products make money at point of sale, and that's it, sales go flat. So you're doing nothing. But when you have ownership, now everything starts to come in. And you know what, Post?
And see,
This is something that people slip on. Roblox is bigger than all this shit, other than Minecraft. And Roblox is only on the Xbox.
On Xbox.
Yeah.
People forget these things.
Hey, Z, it's ownership over money, my brother.
Exactly.
That's what we're talking about here. Look, I'm not finna sit up here. Look, I'm not finna sit up here and try to spin with you. I'm in a difficult situation, right? Because profit-wise, we're not doing the numbers that our company wanted. So let's just be real in terms of Xbox margins. They wasn't hitting the numbers, and Phil admitted that. You mean to tell me I'm struggling to sell consoles and to keep up with the battle pay model, and I have to pay double or triple what my competitor has to pay just to compete in the same space? And then it's not guaranteed if I do that I'm gonna get a return on my investment, let alone a profit. Oh no! Hey, Nadala, look, it's over. This kitty shit, this back and forth. We just
And you have to look at it this way also, Post.
We finna own everything.
And you have to look at it this way. Sony owns the consoles don't make the money. They don't make the money that the software does. I said this before also. It's, people see the big automobile that's $60,000. It's not the money. The money is in the parts. The parts make the most money. And same with consoles. Software makes the money. And all of the console sales that Sony has, what do they have? They claim they have 38 million PS5s. How did that fare with Final Fantasy 16?
Nobody bought the games.
Yeah.
That's
See,
true.
that second week, the first week, you could say they sold some consoles.
Check this shit out here. Check this shit out here.
15% of people buy the games. 15%.
These
Look at
pawns
this
have
bitch
lost
ass
their
motherfucker.
damn.
What,
Look at
Christopher
this
Hart?
shit.
Wait, see, this is why I call him a
Those dudes is
national
weird.
idiot.
Those dudes
This
is
is
weird.
why he is a national idiot. Let me tell you something. This is
A national idiot.
a national idiot.
I call him an automatic troll.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He's on the precipice of being a global idiot. After making it, he doesn't understand that one, the FTC stripped the administrative law judge of their power, meaning that the administrative law judge doesn't have the power to make any decisions. They only can make
Talk about it,
recommendations
Pulse.
that go back to the FTC. Number two, which is the most important, is that the administrative law judge decision doesn't supersede a federal judge decision, which is why the FTC didn't want it to go to federal court in the first place.
Because it didn't make sense to go there in the first place.
Judge
Anyway,
Judge Corley is a federal
They had
judge.
no case.
Her decision supersedes any judge at the FTC. It's a
And she's
done deal,
one of
bro.
those judges that cannot be moved from the bench unless she wants to or dies.
Dismiss. Yeah.
Facts.
But see, that's an idiot right there. That's an idiot. You know, he's just an idiot.
It's a
That's all I
pony.
can say.
Ponies are
he's a-
idiots.
Exactly.
Right.
But look,
They
it's a
didn't, they didn't
glorious day
graduate
for
high
us.
school.
It's a glorious day for us. I want to say this: after they broke Bethesda, you know what the board said, right? After they broke Bethesda, they was what they
What's
what
next?
they said. Who's next?
Who's next?
Yeah.
they just pulled out the checkbook. Empty
Hey,
check. Who's
post up.
next?
It was like they were at the basketball court back in the day. Hey, I got next. You walk up to the court. Hey, I got next. Who got winners? I got first winners.
I'm just thinking about this, right? Right. You got to look at PlayStation was paying, 20% to Bobby Kotick. Bobby Kotick strong on field and got him to pay the same thing without us getting any exclusivity.
Right.
Think about this.
Right.
And some of them we didn't even get for 2 years or didn't get at all. Post.
Yes.
Right. That was
He
terrible.
made Field pay the same premium that the PlayStation was paying, despite PlayStation getting exclusivity, and the fact that Sony was putting in the marketing contracts that Microsoft couldn't even market or bring up Call of Duty. Notice at the last E3 show, it wasn't there. They never talked about it. They never put it in their games lineup or anything like that, right? So what Field do? Okay, all right, that's how you want to play it. Oh, you got what issues over there? What allegations? Your stock price what?
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha.
Hey, I got a conspiracy though.
Talk about
Y'all
it.
notice that whenever an executive or any type of person leaves Microsoft, goes to a different company, they end up buying that company.
Yeah,
Really?
Hey, man.
Mikey bought and
Wait a minute, for real? Like
Sometimes it work like that.
I'm just saying. Look, you got
Like,
Game Pass,
look,
right?
The
Go ahead,
two
go ahead.
developers, the two people that left Microsoft went to Activision to work.
Hey,
Literally, not even a few months later,
What?
Microsoft bought them.
Hey, Post, tell them to. Hey, man, we know that. You hold that down, dude.
some things,
We'll talk
some
about
things
that
don't
off
need-
camera.
We already know some things don't need to be said. Some things don't even need to be talked about, brother. Look, let me tell you something. We don't need none of that brought up right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't need
Post, the judge's kid already work at Microsoft. Hey, man, settle down, you know?
He worked in a totally different department. It's not gaming. I'm just saying we don't need to bring none of that shit up. All I'm saying is that look, Game Pass is a beast that needs to be constantly fed. And Microsoft would have had close to damn near 40 studios. 30, 40 some studios.
How many
And
is
it's
that now?
34
40?
studios, bro.
34. It's 34.
Hey,
34
Post.
studios?
Hey, Post. You know what I heard that said a lot of times? Microsoft has a Game Pass that needs to be fed. Hey, that super judge over there in California, she said, "Hey, Sony has a service that needs to be fed too. Why don't you put that Thor game in there to make your service better?"
Yeah,
And she told the FTC
She did.
where this deal should make Sony want to put their own
Compete.
first party games in their
PS Plus
service
is trash.
to compete. Yeah, and I'm telling you this: Activision has 4 new IPs that they're working
Right.
on. That's not Call of Duty.
That's
Exclusive.
true. That's absolute. Postman,
That's
you're
not
right.
Call of Duty, right? So let
Yeah.
me tell you this. I think this what should happen. Call of Duty should get its own studio. It should be just COD. You free up the the other studios that's been support studios, you free them up to develop and do whatever they want. Right? Toys for Bobs. You get them on Banjo Kazooie or something.
Yes. Thank
Now you got enough
Mm.
studios to support the vault of IPs that you have that you can bring back. Now you're in a position once Activision gets acclimated. It seems Bethesda is now acclimated. They're hitting at a rhythm right now in terms of IPs. You're at a point where you can get those 3 or 4 AAA IPs out per quarter.
Right.
Right?
Hey,
And
Post, who was you
and they
assigned
could.
to
Oh,
COD
okay,
though?
go ahead.
Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead, dear. No, go ahead, dear.
Yeah, I want to know what studio would you assign to COD? Because they practically all worked on COD. So, like, who would you give that
It's a
to?
two.
It's
Sledgehammer.
3.
I'll give it to Infinity Ward.
It's 3 studios that
Treyarch.
work on Call of Duty. But guys, you have to remember something. You never want to disrupt the engine that
True.
brings you your
The
your
money.
cash cow.
And we
That
disrupting this
that
engine.
no, you
We
can't. You can't
disrupting
do
this
that.
engine.
Hey,
What you
Yeah,
post
do,
up.
well, because they
Sledgehammer,
got King.
Treyarch,
They got King. They're gonna make that
Sledgehammer,
mobile money too. Yeah, they can
Sledgehammer,
do it.
Treyarch, Infinity War. Consolidate them all into one
Right.
studio. You
No.
have thousands of developers out here that's looking for jobs right now. Bring them on in.
No.
They-
Post up. Listen. No. You cannot stop the engine. You build around the engine from the money from
That's
what that engine created.
Hey,
You
Brother
cannot
Zink,
post up. Listen.
Microsoft will be stupid to keep all of those Activision studios as support studios
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
'cause they can make a
It
lot of
would
different
be
games for Game
stupid.
Pass.
Hey
It would
guys,
be
hold
Make a
on
lot of
now.
games for Game Pass.
You don't stop business.
Okay,
That's
here
the
we go.
chief.
Bottom by
That's the
crime. Bottom by
that's
crime right now.
that
Come on.
that. But post up.
The
You
business don't have
don't.
to stop.
But you're halting an engine that is
It's
the
not
world
halting.
is post up. Think about it. The world is arguing about Call of Duty. But Jim Ryan cried under oath saying nobody can duplicate what Call of Duty has done. They have the world by you cannot disrupt that.
Zig,
You
let me
build
tell you something.
post up. Listen, no, this is facts, man. You have to build around that. McDonald's survives because of the cheeseburger. It's not the Big Mac. It's not the quarter pounder. The cheeseburger could stop being sold for 10 years and
Nobody eat
no
no damn
sandwich will come
cheeseburger.
close to it.
Man,
But
who go to
but
McDonald's and say, "Give me a cheeseburger"?
but
Man,
post
if you
up.
don't get your, let me tell you
Hey,
something.
hey, post up.
If you don't get your ass up out here, Sean, my bad. Let me
Hey,
tell you
post
something.
up. Post up. Hold on. But you and I cannot. At least me. I cannot eat a cheeseburger anymore. I couldn't eat a cheeseburger for the last like 20 years. But I know that's McDonald's #1 money maker. Call of Duty is the money maker. You do not disrupt that. You
Ain't nobody
use the
said nobody
residuals,
disrupted
but
it.
you have to keep that intact.
I'm telling you, Phil has already came out and said
No, that was
that
Jason Schreier. That's not Phil.
Phil said no. This is
Then they
not
want to make the
Jason
Call of
Schreier.
Duty every
This
2
is
years
Phil.
instead of every year.
He said he's going to take it to a 2-year basis. He's going to stop
Yep,
it from
2
being
years.
every year. It's going to
Phil
go to 2
Spencer will
years.
get fired.
And he also said that he's going to free up those support studios
I gotta hear
to give
this.
them the freedoms to create
did
what
say
they
that.
want to create.
Yeah, he said that. I remember.
It's already
Yep.
an interview out there where
Is
Yep.
it? Okay, I need-
the guy, one of the developers that left Treyarch, said they used to sit in their cubicles and imagine them being acquired by Microsoft and the
Microsoft,
new shit
yep.
that they can do. And Phil already said he's going to afford Activision Studios the same freedom that Xbox and Bethesda Studios have.
Hey, post up. You know
The eye
something?
is on the ball with Call of Duty. They're not going to drop the ball with that. They know that's the money, one of the money makers, even though Candy Crush makes more
King,
money
yeah,
than all
that's-
that shit.
That's what I was
Right,
gonna say.
right.
Yeah.
He gonna make sure Call of Duty is good, and they're gonna build
They got 2
resources
years.
around it. They're gonna build resources around it to make sure that engine is run. But they also gonna put in place to give those other studios to look. Y'all don't have to be support studios no more. This whole group of studios, we got because they're gonna go on a hiring spree. Even though they
Okay,
just fired
here-
a lot of people.
Okay,
I
real quick.
guarantee you,
Here's what Microsoft does. We all saw it. Forza wanted to do something different. They brought in a whole new studio to make Forza Horizon. You had Shanghai Knights they were about to make this game, Shanghai Knights.
you talking about the coalition.
The coalition is the second one I'm talking about. Microsoft has a history of doing these type of things. They're not going to mess up the core. They're going to build around it. They'll bring you in and they'll teach you a process. Now you go make this like Turn 10 made the cars within Forza. Playground Games created the world and the cars were provided by Turn 10. But Turn 10 taught them how to use that engine. Now you have this great studio that came from Turn 10. Turn 10 is still Turn 10. I'm going to get my Forza game this October. Okay, I love Horizon, but Motorsport is my game. But you don't mess up the core. You don't mess up the source. They'll derive from the source. They may pick people from the source to make a game, but that source is going to stay the same. Just like Jim Ryan makes $1 billion a year from Call of Duty. If one of those games don't show its face, if they skip a year, now I'll be happy because Sony will die a quicker death versus a slow death. But
exactly, that's why every 2 years.
Yeah, and now if it's me, I'm keeping Call of Duty. Well, if it's me, Microsoft already eliminated the need for Sony anyway by signing up 154 million new users, including the Nintendo.
Yep.
Okay, so you've already been exposed, Sony. You can go away. They don't need you. Just like Phil Spencer said, I don't need Sony to make my money back from ZeniMax games. He was like, dude, you crazy. They don't need them. They know how to build around that. Just like they spent $2.4 billion on Minecraft. Now Minecraft is the world's biggest game. Okay. Minecraft is enormous. They put it everywhere. So they know how to build on this. And mobile is huge with Call of Duty also. But I get what y'all saying. Hey, it'll be happy for me because Sony can die quicker. I'm looking for Sony. I'm not neutral. I want Sony officially dead. When Sony is dead, I'm breaking Dom Perignon open, okay? And I'm drinking that bitch straight. They can get up out of here. So,
This is Zinc.
Wipe yourself off, man. You dead.
For real. Real quick, I need to get going, but real quick, I think one aspect of this deal that people tend to forget about is the PC side of things when it comes to, hey, Dirk, and when it comes to two IPs in particular, StarCraft and World of Warcraft as a whole IP.
Yes.
That not only could they
on console.
Is that Black Thunder?
Absolutely.
Is that Black Thunder?
StarCraft on console would be dope.
Yeah, World of Warcraft on console would be dope. I'm hoping to see it because that's more people that get to try out something new.
What's up, Black
and
Thunder?
that gives people an incentive to
I'm glad you brought that up,
Pass?
Javier.
Yeah, that just got me thinking. Actually, the only problem is that WoW has its own subscription service.
Yeah, I hope they integrate that in the Game Pass.
Which the only thing is to put that in Game Pass. That's gonna be. I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I don't know if it's gonna be like the subscription's gonna go up. Yeah, the developers are against it. They want to have their own subscription because that money goes to them. Now that money would go to Microsoft, and if they put it just in Game Pass and alleviate the subscription. So,
well, they're part of Microsoft, so they'll work it out.
Microsoft can meet whatever budget I think they would need.
I'm about to head out though because I want to snipe this man out of this chat because I'm.
Hey man, nice talking to you, Javier.
Yeah, and I'll still be listening, but I'm. Oh Jesus, that's my mic. My bad, y'all. Have a good night.
I have to head out too, guys. Thank you for having me, and let's do this again sometimes. This was fun. Thank you so much, Johnny.
Nice talking to you, lady.
Always good talking to you.
Yeah, this is great.
You guys take care.
You too.
The homie,
Chocolate Thunder.
Yo, man.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good, man.
Talk some shit, Dirt. I know you've been listening. I know you have a lot of shit to say. Get it, let's go.
They're just all
He got a
cool
dark man
and chill
man.
right now.
Look, all I gotta say, dark man at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So we gonna have some fun there. But yo, man, it's good to see everybody here, man. What's up with y'all? Hey, Deploy, you POS?
What's good? What's good?
Hey man, y'all
I
not
enjoy my
getting.
day off.
And where your PC
You know.
at, Zodiac?
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, there's a day. Oh, look at that thing in PC. Showing off his PC again. Okay.
That's a big ass PC, though.
That's a beast of a
Yeah.
PC.
That
Hey,
With
motherfucker.
hey,
with
yo,
two
D-Boy,
screens
what
right
you
Playing
here.
Starfield in 250.
Oh wait, I was
frames
playing
per second.
Hellblade, y'all. I was playing Hellblade. Sorry.
Oh shit.
That is a big
Hey, yo,
ass
D play,
piece.
man. Are you drinking
What
on
the fuck
Tony?
kind of
Tears, bro?
case is that?
Yeah, I'm drinking
That
that
is
Pony
oh, sorry.
Modelo tears. You know,
Post up. It's the
it's hot.
1000D.
It's hotter
Hey,
than the
Sean,
PS5 in San Diego.
these super chats.
Yeah, there's two left here. Go get them if you want that.
Yeah. 108 with the two. Pony's finish. Post hit me up.
Okay, okay, shout out. I hit him up in the DMs. He had DM me. I got him.
Dan Lazaro with the two. Jim Ryan is a brilliant businessman. Oh shit. What he said.
Let me get this. G-Star member for 12 months. I just want to say, throw your glasses, ladies and gentlemen. Probably talking about you, Dad, since you come on.
Who is this?
G-Star.
This is G stuff right here. Oh no, that's Joey. It's Joey.
That's Joey.
I was right the whole time.
Hey, Michael Pachter was right though.
Yep.
Hey
Yeah, he
man,
was. Zeke
I
Boy was
told
right.
He was right.
Michael Pachter is extremely, extremely intelligent, especially when he's talking about his things.
His shit,
I mean,
right.
yeah, boy, you better take some notes. I know I do. I have taken notes off that guy. I
Hey,
have.
Michael Pachter, he was like, "Yo, man." When
The CMA with Cade.
blocked it, he was like, "Hey, man, this shit's still going through, man." He was like, because like all of us was panicking and shit, like, "Oh man, the CMA blocked it, y'all." He was like, "Man, this shit's still going through, y'all. Don't worry about it."
Right? He was all calm and
There
shit.
were
Like,
there were
Yeah.
two people that
So
were
it's like-
talking shit about Florian
Man, I
Miller, and
wasn't
people were
worried
talking
at
shit
all.
about him, and they were talking shit about Michael Pachter. And guess who were right? Those two pieces of shit. They both were right the whole time.
I wasn't worried at all.
me, I was like,
I was
how they
never-
gonna stop how they gonna
Talk
stop
that shit,
two
Post.
American companies doing business? That's
Right.
And it was
my whole thing from the beginning.
Right.
wasn't this a vertical merger?
Yes,
Yeah.
which hasn't been
Yeah.
blocked in over 50 years.
Right.
But they was trying.
Yeah.
Activision approached Microsoft to be purchased.
Yeah, because you didn't even see them on the list when they exposed that list.
Right. Activision approached them, so they put
Right.
everything else on hold because Phil said, this is a one in a lifetime opportunity.
100%, bro. 100%.
Yep, that's
So
exactly
that's-
what.
lifetime.
Hey, that's exactly what happened, bro.
Right.
Because
right,
listen, Activision knew it's only a few people that can afford them,
right.
Mhm.
and Microsoft was obviously one of them.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
man, y'all want to do
Hey.
this? And shit.
Imagine
You
if
know
Tencent
what?
would have bought them.
Let me
Oh,
elaborate
okay.
on what chocolate. Why am I calling dirt chocolate thunder? That's the homie. That's the brother. I'm not calling it. How you feel me? That's
Hey,
the
man,
brother. Shout out
and
to
you-
the brother. I was
and you-
joking with him at first, but I
Hey,
kept saying this shit.
Post. Hey, man, they used to call me that shit in high school, man. Real talk.
Yeah,
Shout out
and you
to
giving
the
them
brother.
Daryl
Daryl Dawkins' name.
Daryl Dawkins.
That's
Exactly.
Daryl Dawkins.
Man, I
Hey, what you
forgot
about to
what
say,
I was
folks?
just about to say, man. What you just say, Dirt?
No, they were
Said
talking about
Activision Blizzard knew only a few people could afford
could
them.
afford them.
Oh yeah, I want to elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Who
it's-
the other?
Okay, it was about five other entities that was trying to
Google,
get in
Amazon, Apple.
on the they.
Tencent.
As a matter of fact, Activision even went to Facebook first before Microsoft.
Oh wow.
The
That'd have been
difference
horrendous.
is that could no other company come to the table with $70 billion in cash?
Wow.
Cash money.
I'm
Straight
talking about
cash,
straight
homie.
cash.
Cash.
Straight cash. No stock options. No
nothing.
none of that. You had other
They
companies.
came with the
wanted-
suitcases.
Exactly. You had other companies that wanted to do have money, stock options, and
Nah.
all that other complex shit.
Yep. Nope.
Microsoft
Yeah,
said
true.
you ain't gonna get this nowhere else.
Mm.
They
Bobby-
And then they
Bobby
offered them to
Kotick,
shop it around.
Looking at the chart.
Came with the
Bobby
18-wheeler
Kotick.
full of suitcases.
I think
Yeah.
none of us can comprehend how much is $70 billion in cash for real.
Right.
Like
Exactly, bro.
How much is that for real? Like, I want to see like physically how much is $70 billion.
Can't even
in
imagine
cash?
what
That's
that
a
look
lot
like.
of
can't
fucking
imagine that.
money, bro.
Can imagine.
And Microsoft didn't give any other company. If you read the story on how this took place, Phil and Natalia just kind of did the blitzkrieg on. They didn't even give them a chance to think. They didn't really give them a chance to any time to really do what they need to do to even try to make it a bidding war. If you read the story, and the story is in the what's the name? Is what was that came out? The SEC filing, the SEC, because they have to tell SEC all accounts on how all of it went down, and it's a long read. Don't get me wrong, but Nadal and Phil hit Bobby so fast and forced him to go into a non-disclosure agreement, meaning that he was only able to negotiate with Microsoft, and he was only able to negotiate with Microsoft. But that was prior to him trying to fill out other entities and stuff. But they did it so fast, he didn't really have a chance to think about it. But if I'm the board and you say you gonna pay me, you said 70 in cash, not a cashier check, right? Not credit, not now or later, but just upfront on the table, 70 billion. You giving me what? Our stock price is in 70,
So
80 some dollars right now. You
word
giving me
changes.
95 a share?
Dude, that word changed
Can't say
everything.
no to that.
Cash. You tell somebody how much you're selling this. Well, I'll give you cash now. That changes everything in the
Hell
conversation. So you tell the
Yes, as soon as it goes, that cash goes right in their hand.
And
Yeah,
they
Bobby
told
Kotick
him
took his 400 million bounce.
and they
I'm
told
good.
him, they literally told Bob, you can't get this nowhere else. Ain't nobody else coming into the table with all cash deal. And they was right. Microsoft was the only one that came to the table with an all cash transaction. Meaning you ain't gotta wait. You ain't gotta wait for no stock options to move back and forth this and that. Once that motherfucker boop.
Right?
You feel me?
Right.
That money is there. You feel me?
They back the trucks up.
You
And then one of the most important things was when 98% of the shareholders like, yes, sell that shit. We'll approve that 68.7 billion.
That's
That was the
retirement
key.
money, bro. They're like, we're done. Yo,
You know how
they're
many
like,
shares
dude,
Bobby
we get this
Kotick
money, we're retired. We're done. We don't have to deal with
Right?
this nonsense no more. We're done.
By the time all this stuff settled, Bobby Kotick gonna probably be damn near
For
over
half
$500 million up, or damn
Yeah,
near
Yeah,
close to $1 billion.
He's
And
saying
he-
like $480 million he's getting out of that.
Yeah,
Right,
like almost 500 million.
Bobby
Yeah.
Kotick already had a golden parachute in the hundreds of millions. He already had that.
His take home altogether might be close to damn near $1 billion.
Hey, man, y'all. Hey, hold on. Like, did you guys see that white party with all those damn celebrities? That was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
They had all the rappers, the NBA players.
Right.
Bobby Kotick
right.
was at that party, man. I don't know
Yeah,
if
he
y'all
was.
saw.
What?
He was
Oh,
at that
yeah, he
party,
was.
Yeah, he
bro.
was.
It was a party with
I didn't
Jay-Z,
see him.
Beyonce,
That was
all the
was
Yeah.
Mike
richest
Rubin.
damn
All the-
celebrities, bro. Bobby
Damn.
Kotick was at that party.
That was a
I forgot the
billionaire
guy's
party.
name.
He's a
Big boy.
billionaire.
It was a billionaire's party.
Yeah.
But listen, Bobby Kotick was right there, bro. I was
Bobby Kotick is
I
that
didn't
dude.
even look, Dirk. That's crazy because I saw the video.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Bobby Kotick was at that party, man. He was there in white, like everybody else, next to Beyonce and Jay-Z and shit and all them, because he was there.
It's crazy
Well,
that,
you
bro.
know,
It shows you it's a big
That's
play.
money
Hell
around
yeah,
money.
he
It's a
the
big play,
man.
bro.
Damn,
I
didn't
guarantee
know.
Bobby was on the honey. He's like, yo, what's happening?
Right.
Putting cameras up.
Right, turn the cameras off, please.
But anyway, guys, let's close this out, man. Salute to the guys who just jumped into the panel as well. Zane,
Yeah, man.
Post Up, DA45, Deploy, man, Joey, Zodiac, G-Fat Jake, all of you guys, man. Salute to you guys, man, and we appreciate the support as well.
Hey,
like,
this is
you
this
guys
is glorious
supporting
times,
us and
man.
talking that
Hey,
shit.
Glorious.
this is a
This
week-long
is
party,
history
y'all.
making. Yeah, this is history in the making.
Hey, it don't
This year,
stop
this
now.
year will never be forgotten.
You're
Forgotten.
No.
Hey, it don't stop now because I got my shit at 6 o'clock. I don't know, Post, are you doing
Oh,
something later,
yeah.
bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something later, but
So
it
Post will do something
it
later?
might be later than yours, you know, because I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Drop the
Here's
drop the
something after my
receipts.
shit.
Drop the receipts.
Have a
Yeah.
good old time. Let's
You know,
TTS,
I ain't
y'all.
finna go live while you live.
By the way, this is
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
opening part.
Yeah, I
This
tried.
is
Hey,
the
Post, I
opening
tried.
part. The party's on the 18th.
We party the
Until
whole
that
week.
blog post.
Correct,
Blog
Dirk.
post hits at 6 a.m.
Party the rest of the year.
The party started a few hours ago.
Damn right it did.
It just started. We're still
Yeah,
at the
Post. I
CMA
tried to
better
make
than
yours
me.
last night, but I couldn't. Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
think it was
I
last
went
night.
in. I
By
went
the
in.
way,
I'm finna
I
start.
had to go back and
I'm
run
finna
that
start
back.
on the tequila next.
I
Before
went
Dirk
in.
starts. You know what I mean? I got the 1800 ready.
I went in on all that bullshit that's been going on with the y'all pathetic, y'all simps and all that shit. I went in.
Bro, they came
Yeah.
after. They came after you, bro. They came after us as well in the DMs.
Yeah, they
and all
came
that
after
shit.
me, then they came out the card.
Yeah.
Those dudes are weird,
That's
man.
foul, bro. I didn't like that at all. I am like, what the
Those
fuck?
dudes are weird.
I didn't like that either.
Weird. Those dudes are weird.
Hey man, Cog ain't bother nobody. Cog a nice, respectable
No,
dude. They still came
exactly.
out. See, listen, hold on, let me say this. You see what I'm saying about these fucking ponies? Y'all try to be cool with them, and they still turn their back on you. You see what I'm saying?
Dirk said it from the
Tell you
beginning.
about them, man.
He said it.
Fuck
Said it.
all of them.
From the bottom of your heart.
From the
Oh,
bottom.
I ain't gonna need that. Dirk, you've been
Hate
saying
you
that
all.
for a minute.
Hate them all.
Dirk, you've been saying that. You can't trust none of these
I don't
motherfuckers.
trust none of them, bro. From the bottom of my heart.
You get these super chats and we close the player. Dude, it's gone out. I am Mike with the
shit.
5. It's hard. Give up.
I got you, man. I am Mike with the $5. Microsoft pulled that car dealership trick. Show up with cash and then dealers give you whatever you want.
Facts.
Facts.
You got McDickens. You know I ain't pronouncing your first name. You already know.
Mandingo
I don't even like
McDickens.
saying McDickens. We just gonna call you Eminem with the $2. Post, go check on Z and the rest of the Zillage. Yeah. Oh, they all go. Oh, hey, the receipts.
Oh,
Wow.
J-Rock killing them on Twitter.
Emmanuel A1 with the $5. Hold it down,
My bad,
guys.
kick me
I
out.
want Bobby K to stay on. Xbox needs a little toxicity. No.
Oh shit.
No.
I think Sarah Bond should take his place. Given what's
Yes,
going
I
on,
I agree
think
with
Sarah
that.
Bond, and I think she's been what's the name to do that or supersede Phil some years down the road when he's ready to go.
Yeah.
I am Mike with the $2. Let my ass out loud. Dirt a bot supremacist. My brother
Hey,
Max
line.
City
Max
Entertainment,
City.
one of
Big
the
bro.
best bots in the land. With the $5. We've been partying all day as we should. Congratulations, you filthy bots. Without all of us, it doesn't happen. Shout out Post Up, King David, False Hope. Thanks. Salute, brother.
Salute to them
Yeah, man.
homies, bro.
Y'all,
Honestly,
man,
you
you
guys
guys
did a
have
great
really
job.
like held it down on the news, man.
Yeah, that's
We appreciate that shit.
I don't know. I get endured over that shit, man. For real.
Hey,
It's like,
they
damn.
man, bro, you should see some of the shit they was calling me in the comment
Oh,
section.
I heard a dude make a rap song and say Post Up was a bitch nigga and he's a lawyer. Motherfucker.
Yeah, man, I don't listen. They made a song called FTC Block the Deal that's
Yeah.
obsolete right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
man.
Ponies are hurt.
That's crazy,
It's
man.
obsolete. It no longer
it died
matters.
faster than the PSVR 2.
You made a song that has no significance now.
Oh, man.
Look, man, look, and look, them dudes still crying and still think it's not gonna go through. Look, man, they try to
They
tell
still
us to
think ain't
leave
gonna go
this-
through?
Yeah, your friend Christopher Hart came in here saying that,
think-
Dirk.
I think
He
Chris
made a
was
new
telling
account
me
'cause
something
we know he
about
blocked his
Thread
whole ass.
saying.
But 3-4 accounts again there.
Look, all I'm
Block
just
all
saying,
them
look,
bitches.
they told us after the CMA blocked it, they told us this was over. Stop talking about it. Leave it alone. Let it go.
I
The
got the
armchair
receipts.
lawyers, all types of shit. And look, here we are. Here we are. Here we are.
Still standing.
So
Still standing,
Gotta give a
still
shout out
here.
to
hey,
Lord.
we
Still
finna
here.
cook the rest of them.
And you know what's crazy?
Man.
You know what's crazy?
Game
You know what's,
Pass.
you know what's crazy and scary? Microsoft said this was gonna be done by the 18th. And look at
Yes,
the
they
time.
did. Year and a
Jesus
half ago,
Christ.
they said that.
That is fucking scary,
There was
man.
no
They're like,
reason to block it in the first place.
Right. They had no
Yep.
case.
There
Yep.
was no reason to block it in the
It was-
first place. It was all political. That's all.
Jim Ryan just made Sony look stupid.
I don't want
That's
to
all
be
he
sued
did.
by Microsoft. No, hell. Like, nah, man. I want to be cool with those players. Shit,
All right,
lawyers.
fellas,
Close
I'm
it.
out, man.
Let's close out.
All right.
Dirt's doing his Darkman podcast.
Catch you
You
after
gotta
this,
put
Dirt.
you need to put your redirect on, bro. Can't direct the show. On your
Oh, don't worry
channel.
about it.
We
Don't
sort
worry about it.
We sort that shit. I know, bro. You big
I'm
time.
finna get
The
back
Lone
to
Star Killer with it too.
playing games and
Ponies are
Game Pass.
hurt.
The ponies are
Yeah.
hurt.
We're going to go out there and finish fist.
Do you know
I'm
who
playing
else is hurt?
Sword in
Your
the
dad.
Fury.
Do you know who else is hurt there?
Who?
It's cheaper, it's more powerful, you've got more games coming out for it, camera's not being forced on you, multi-platform games look better on it.
PlayStation.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Man.
Why y'all
Wow.
get gas like that?
Wow.
Yeah, why Gas
Hey,
show me
man.
love.
Did it to
Hey,
himself.
Sean. Gas had show me love yesterday,
Yeah,
man.
he knows his
Man,
love, bro. He
guys,
knows
hey,
his
look,
love, bro.
look. At the time
Sean
that
don't
he
give a
said
fuck.
that, he wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree.
Oh,
Oh,
we
shit.
know
Okay,
you
y'all-
Let's not start
that
this. Let's
Zeke.
not start this.
They
Let's
want
not
Xbox
start this.
Don't get
One
Zeke
versus
started.
Xbox
Don't get Zeke
One
started.
versus
We gonna start.
PlayStation 4,
I'm gonna
Xbox
put
One
Don't
when
get
I go
Zeke started,
live.
folks.
When I go live after Dirt, because I ain't going live when he go live. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Xbox
saying.
One versus PlayStation 4,
Zeke, you
Xbox
pull up.
One
We got something to talk about, brother.
Hey man, you know what? My mother's the only one that can make me do something. I'm about to go, but you know what? I'm gonna make sure I put her to bed early. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get on your show post. I'll be there. Mom going to sleep early tonight. She gonna be mad, but she going to sleep.
Yo, Zink, man, take care, player. Let's start closing
y'all.
out, bro.
All right, fellas. Great time,
All
man.
right,
Peace
y'all.
out.
Y'all, man, I'll catch y'all later.
Pony
Yo,
barbecue
start
in
killing.
progress. Lord,
I'll be there.
Pony
We have
barbecue
a
in progress.
feast
All right,
here.
hey y'all. Dark Man the 6, man. I see y'all there.
All right,
All
fellas.
right.
100%, boys. 100%. Start closing
Yes,
out, guys. Take care, player.
Peace.
Peace out, man.
Peace out.
Let's get it going, bro.
Peace out.
Oh, what the fuck happened to my camera?
You
man?
know what to do, Sean. You gotta say that before we close.
You know,
Today's the
you know
day.
what? Now you
gotta
motherfucking ponies. Hit that motherfucking dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you punk assholes. And on top of that, before you hit them motherfucking street corners, make sure you bleach your motherfucking ass, then twerk your ass, then put your stinky bleach fingers out and sell your stinky bleach ass on them street corners for Jim Ryan, you silly assholes. Every one of you stinky hoes actually believed that Phil was getting his ass rubbed. Every one of you stinky hoes actually believed Phil was taking a beating over the years, but you didn't know he was doing the motherfucking rope up on your punk ass.
Ollie has done the impossible.
Woo! Is your camera working okay, Dirt? Before we go, just test it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with it. I don't know. Maybe
Let's get
because
your
it was
screen
10.
right, 'cause
It was 10 people in here. Hey, can you see me? I'm
I
not
can
black.
see
You
you,
can't
bro.
see me.
Yeah, we can see you, man. Come back.
I'm
It's
so
just
black.
get
you can't-
your background right, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it before dark, man.
Yo, that's gonna
You
be a
still
lot of
alive.
fun. I can't wait for dark, man. I'll listen to
Yeah,
it, man. I need to
yeah.
get to sleep, bro, man.
Yeah.
I just want to salute to the guys in the chat. Honestly, when they came out rocking with all these guys, it's a celebration day.
Celebration.
It's a celebration, bitches. And you gotta understand, like, this is a massive, massive deal in the industry. This going through, and the amount of people like said no chance, CMA is gonna block it, FTC is blocking it, Maxo can't get away with this. Look what's happening right now, guys. Every one of these doubters, they can kiss my ass. Punks.
Oh, hey, hold on. CNBC has reported that Microsoft and CMA have agreed
Excuse me?
to a small divestiture, but it's not clear what it is yet. Oh shit.
Small divestiture.
I'm sure you find more.
So
more of it later.
if it's small, then they're taking out something. What could they be taking out?
That's why I was trying to close this damn deal. Let me bookmark that and talk
You
about it.
bookmark that, bro. You talk about that player.
All right, fellas.
But all right, fellas. Shout out to every single one of you guys in the chat for rocking out with us, man. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Damn. It's a celebration, like the homie Dirt said. It's a celebration all week. We be talking that shit. We out.
Oh, what?
4代目とお見受けしますが、今日はこちらに一体どんなご用？菅井と話がしたい。